Battle rap is life. Yeah, we just the battles of the game. Stay on your A game, battle rap is life. It's still for the solid in the afterlife. They say it's love, but a lot of them hating them leaders don't measure up. Tell them follow the ranking. Stay on your A game, battle rap is life. It's still destined for the solid in the afterlife. They say it's love, but a lot of them hating them leaders don't measure up. Tell them follow the rankings. Look what grew up out the dirt on my name. Battle rap rankings about to murder the game. Silence the weapons, ain't got nothing to say to foes. Shots from the Taurus, you can debate the ball. Jordan fan, you never give me the win.
Hold it down for me. Hold it down for me real quick, bro. Phone call.
That's a fact. Y'all know what it is. Battle rap rankings. We in this bitch. We finna check out this Goodz and Calico battle. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of questions. We need answers. You know what I'm saying? We need scores. Y'all know how we do it over here. We do a scale from 6.5, from 6 to 9. With 6 being a horrible round, a solid round being 7.5, a fire round being 8, a classic round being 8.5. You know what I'm saying? You use your own scale. We try to give it up over here, give them at least a 6, but we're using the criteria of delivery, bars, pace, and performance. This is the criteria. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that you need to be paying attention to when it comes to the performance over here. We know you won't be able to see the battle, but you can hear the aggression. You know, try not to be bamboozled by the crowd. Listen to what the battle rappers is saying. Make sure that you being unbiased and not just going with your favorite. We know it's a lot of Goodz fans. It's a lot of Calico fans. Try to keep it a buck over here, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a fire event. Max Out 3, a lot of people saying one of the best cards of the year, if not. And also, I didn't even heard the best card ever type shit, even though, you know, it's a lot of contenders for that. You feel me? But shit, we finna get into this battle. After that, we gonna check out a little segment, you know what I'm saying, with Calico and Head Ice having an interesting conversation. Y'all go check out the Blogger Wars. Y'all go click on Wayward Brown. Just like you see it on the screen. Go check out the Blogger Wars. Your favorite bloggers can't see me, man. I heard Qua spitting in the cipher out there in Philly. I would have destroyed everybody in that cipher. Him, Cola, any of y'all want to get on wax, we can do it. I will destroy y'all. We can get on stage. I will destroy y'all.
Get on stage on wax. Talk.
Whatever. Or if y'all just want to get up here and talk this battle rap shit, y'all can't talk it with us nor like us. You know what I'm saying? Don't think because you steal the flavor and you got a couple more or even a lot more subscribers that we don't know what's going on, man. What's happening, Nemo? Salute, fam. You know what it is, ranking style. We in this bitch.
We on the clock. You on the clock. You already know. You already know. Help us judge this battle. I appreciate it. It hit harder when Brown said it. Maybe because I say it so much, but it hit harder. Yeah. Help us judge this battle. He done told y'all the criteria, man. Let it work. Let it work. Practice on it, man. Practice make perfect. Why not judge the battle as fair as you can? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
The door is right motherfucking there. Quick question.
They right into the battle, y'all. That was my fault. Look. They right into it. Right into it.
Before I get started, let's make one thing motherfucking clear. If you ain't get paid this week and don't want to hear me talk this money shit, the door is right motherfucking there. Quick question. Any idea why Calico's so overconfident? Like his whole battle career, his father and his BMF cast, they have an arm in it? Fix my mic, please. His mic is good. Go. Your mic is good. Your mic is good. Your mic is good. Yo, turn me up. Your mic is good. Any idea why Calico's so overconfident? Like his whole battle career and his father, his BMF cast, they have an arm in it? Remember I told Geechee when you all go book me, I get paid so much it looked like a partnership? That was an actual fact. Now I get paid so much outside of battle rap to sponsor it. This is dominance. With a little
Like that type of talk so far?
I like that type of talk. I ain't gonna jack. I know he lying, but you know what I'm saying. It sound good.
Like that type of talk. Now I can sponsor it. Talk.
side like a condiment. Oh, I forgot. I don't like when I talk to. Oh, I forgot. Now I get paid so much outside battle rap I can sponsor it. This is dominance. With a little sauce on the side like a condiment. Oh, I forgot. I don't like when I talk to. Oh, I forgot. I don't like when I talk this money shit, but it's cool. Because I realize no matter how many dollars you break, it don't make common sense. It's my time to pay. I'm from this culture. If I made it, we all made it. It's an accomplishment. But y'all don't want to hear me rap about how I bought this new Rollie, right? So I guess y'all really don't want to know how my time was spent. Line them there. Let me go. Line them there. I went from extra poor to pushing beamers, flexing more. 650s, 750s to 850s. Damn. Feel like I'm driving my credit score. Bet it all. Bet it all. I came here to rap. Hold on. I could pay and make your team a target. I could pay and make your team a target. Ain't no swinging through the web, we sliding up. Shit, that's what happened when you give green to goblins, nigga. Huh? Mean and heartless. I made green off of pitching fiends the smartest. Up the web, we sliding up. Hold on. I could pay and make your team a target. I could pay and make your team a target. Ain't no swinging through the web, we sliding up. Shit, that's what happened when you give green to goblins, nigga. Huh? Mean and heartless. I made green off of pitching fiends the smartest. I was right. Street cred can't get you that new house, but it damn sure had me taking over fiends' apartments. Hold on. How about this? How about this? Fuck this credit shit. I got some better shit. Extendo, extra clip, drive by, hit his leg. Nah, fuck that. I spin a block for a headshot. I'm a perfectionist. Y'all gonna respect me. Turn up there. I'm me.
I hit a nigga in his leg. No F that. Spin the block for a headshot. I'm a perfectionist. What's that mean, y'all? Help me out.
He said spin the block for a headshot. He a perfectionist.
Yeah, what's that mean?
He said he shot him in the leg the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure the kill was done.
All right, bet.
It wasn't fire though.
Headshot is the perfectionist.
I mean, I guess because you think he dead or that should kill him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Do the job.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a bar, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, what's perfectionist mean?
Perfectionist mean you want shit to be perfect every time. But my whole thing is, did you aim for his head and shot him in the leg? Because that was crazy if that's what happened.
That's what's throwing me off, Brown. That's the only part that was throwing me off. If you're a professional, that means a perfectionist means you tried to shoot him in the head, but since you missed, you make sure you shot him in the head the second time. That's why I would think, but you say you hit him in the leg, so I was confused. That's the only thing. All right. As long as you understand what I was saying. Yeah, I was a little confused. All right, as long as you said that. But all right, we get it.
Been that. Never out front. These niggas come in battle rap, and they could be whoever they want. And y'all believe them. Then a nigga like me try to school them, but it's hard to teach them. Something happened, you find out they pussy, then y'all just leave them. No respect for a chump. Catch them in dunk. Like arguing with the ref at the tip-off. Give them a tech from the jump. Tell me how you feel. Hey, yo, Cal took me to his block in Detroit. He said, right here, niggas be dumping. He wanted to scare us. I said, where? Right here next to these boarded up houses and a bunch of trailers? Now, I'm not saying, Cal, you don't air and spark. I can actually see you being the most gangster nigga from the trailer park. Nigga, I just bought a house with wheels. And you literally used to live in a house with wheels. This matchup is not for real. It was a gimmick. I done made Bill twice in a quick minute. No soft shit. If I try to build up my life, it was a brick in it. Big Benson. You can't see in it because the shit tinted. Well, here's a description. I'm sitting in something eggshell white with your chick in it. Big business. Let me fucking talk, man. I'm here to talk.
That's that good talk right there.
Big business. Big business. Hold on. I came in a rap. Big business. Hold on. I got some stupid niggas on the auto. Rules they don't abide by. Stay in your lane or crash for clout. Before you think the ride, address me correct. Map it out. Drug wars, over 100K strips, we clapped it out. Trap house. Nigga, we really took over the trapper's house. Strap us down. Huh? The 20K shop in my fabric house. Money, bitches, and fast cars. So look, what I'm getting to here, Cal, is I really do the shit that you rap about. Ask around. Huh? That chick that had you all heavy-winded, wanting nudity, I probably had my tip already in it like gratuity. Trade me for all the card pulling about the lines that they swipe. Credit me for all the card pulling about the lines that they swipe. It's a big fee to get me. Check the receipts. Before I sign, we gotta be online with the price. Half a gallon, I'm the man. If you broke, you just wouldn't understand. Done.
Talk to me off the criteria, y'all. Brown. What you think about that round, man? Talk to me.
It was definitely a solid round. He was in some flow pockets. His pace to me was a little off. It seemed like toward like right before the end when he was doing that fast shit, it was hard to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying?
Transitioning is not that smooth. Is it a transition?
He's transitioning from pocket to pocket, from flow pockets. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like he had no bars in the pockets. You know what I'm saying? Or heavy bars in the pockets for where a motherfucker would be like, oh damn, and then he get even though the crowd was going crazy, it seemed like some gas. I gave him a 7.6, 7.7-ish. You know what I'm saying? It was nothing too crazy. I did like the BMW line, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't super crazy, but it was kind of fire just on some if you like BMWs type shit.
Right. So but how many haymakers in the round?
Haymakers?
Maybe. Yeah, what's up? Like bars you would count three, 4.
Maybe two.
Maybe two. All right. Appreciate 7.6.
He had a decent amount of twos, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot, but a decent amount, you know what I'm saying? Which he was above average to me. He was above average to me with his delivery, you know what I'm saying? Outside his pace being off at the end, for the most part, I could go along with it. And you know, Goodz can rap, you know what I'm saying? He was rapping in that bitch.
His delivery was definitely on point. Yeah, I'm with y'all, man. I'm with y'all. 7.6,
What's happening?
Did you hit around?
Smooth.
What up, Waver? What up, bro? What up, Rankins? You already know the vibes, bro. Love both of y'all. Yeah, I caught it, bro. Yeah, I done watched shit. I done watched Max Out like damn near 4 or 5 times already, bro. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm already familiar. But yeah, I'm with you on that one, Wayward. I think I had it. This is the first round, right? Yeah. Yeah. I think I had him 7-7. I think I wanted to go 7-8. I kind of like that tip gratuity line.
That was the 3. That was the 3. I couldn't even think of another one, so I said one. I just gave him 2 because I just assumed there was another one. But that was the one I gave him a 3 on. That was fire.
Sure. That was fire. That was definitely fire. So yeah, I had him like 7-7, 7-8-ish. But it's one thing. I'll wait till we get to that part. I'm on the way to the job, so I'm still gonna be tuned in. I'm probably just gonna turn the camera off, but I'm still be on. But there's one part definitely, you know what I'm saying, that we gonna I'll wait till we get to it and I see if y'all peep it because it's something that Goodz do. And I seen it a lot lately, especially like the last one, his easy battle. He does something really, really weird to me now. And I'll just wait till we get to that part. Now that you know what I'm saying,
All
see if y'all
right,
see it.
bet. Appreciate it. Calico, fight back. We're gonna give him a 7.7, y'all. This is a plate, by the way, for Goodz, so we definitely need a consensus. Somebody will be moving up and down the rankings. This is definitely a plate for Goodz.
I remember half a gallon used to be the man. But after that round, I realized this nigga really think I'm playing. Right. You shot out of a honky dick. So about all the money he made in his whole lifespan, I just came here to tell y'all Goodz that he is a white man. He trying to hide that nigga.
Out the rip.
He trying to hide that nigga.
Out the rip.
Real niggas know. Oh, but I'm not trying to hide that nigga.
I'm gonna let y'all see Goodz face when he said it, y'all. Check him out. I don't know, y'all. I don't know how good y'all seen it, but that don't look like a denial face.
Hold on, let me say so. He don't even know what to say. He don't even know what to say.
That don't look like no denial. That don't look like a denial face at all, y'all. Ain't the best body language or the face reader.
That look like the jig is up face.
Right.
That look like the jig is up. They owe it to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he gave us one of those. Dang faces.
How did you know type shit? Who
right,
told you?
Here we go.
I've been around niggas ain't know.
Here we go.
The crazy part about it is he keeps saying he a deadbeat shit. Say he's black, sir. Don't say he's a deadbeat, and because most of us don't got daddies, automatically make us think that just because your dad was a deadbeat, nigga. Because Bob Marley dad was a deadbeat too, but he was a cracker, nigga. Is your daddy a cracker or not? Is he black or not?
Yeah.
That's a simple question. I don't think so. Mind your own business, right?
Load it down, Rankins.
Hey man, this is battle rap.
The world hide from nigga. For some odd reason, you just despise the nigga. You a famous rapper. I had to go through hell and hot water to find this nigga. I know your type. Used to be with your mama and with smiles and giggles. But when Pops had to pick you up from the projects in front of your homies, his pride get thinner. He fell in love with hip hop and started thinking he had to disguise his image, chose to struggle with mine, even though Pop's side was richer. See, we all feel your pain. Because that taking care of mama shit really came from it. It ain't no wrong with your Pop image, chose to struggle with mine, even though Pop's side was richer. See, we Pops had to pick you up from the projects in front of your homies, his pride get thinner. He fell in love with hip hop and started thinking he had to disguise his image, chose to struggle with mine, even though Pop's side was richer.
He said he don't know what he's talking about. I just read his lips, y'all. Goodz said, I don't know what he's talking about. But guess what he did in the process?
You drank that water. I knew it. I had to put the phone down for a hot second, bro. I ain't even see your face, but I already knew what you was going with. He drank that water, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yes,
but in his case, he turned over the Henny bottle. In his case, he turned the bottle over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, took a shot. He took a shot. I mean, shit, it's still the same thing. This shit is even it's actually worse when it's alcohol, right?
Well, it gotta be.
It's actually worse when it's alcohol. When you're taking the shot, and motherfucker saying some shit, you take a shot. Woo-wee.
Ooh, you know it.
Hip hop and started thinking he had to disguise his image, chose to struggle with mine, even though Pop's side was richer. See, we all feel your pain. Because that taking care of mama shit, I really came from it. It ain't nothing wrong with your pops being white, Goodz. It's just something wrong with you being ashamed of them. You post
Talk crazy.
Dang, he didn't let me read his face that time. He's playing deflection ball. For some reason, he keep talking to Earl or whoever's behind him, telling him to be quiet. I don't know what he's doing. But he's hiding his facial expression for sure. First, he was like, "What are you talking?" And then he just said, No. Stop, hold it down back there. Talk.
I really came from it. Ain't nothing wrong with his pops being white. There's something wrong with you being ashamed of it. You post your jury, you post where you be at. You post your house, you post your daughter, you post your mama, but never post your pops.
Back-to-back shots is crazy, y'all. Guess what just happened? Another shot, Smooth.
I'm already knowing. Take another one. Oh, Jesus Christ. He whooping my ass right now.
The first one hasn't settled. I know Henny, y'all. That first one ain't even settled yet. How the hell you just take another one that fast? What happened? What just happened?
Ashamed of his pattern. Goodz was ashamed of his pattern. I'm talking about nothing his parents can do to make him happy. He in the mirror put shit in his head to make it look nappy. He got the juice from it.
Bad defense, Goodz. He was like, that was fire. That was fire. What does that mean?
That means that really happened to him.
That was true.
That really happened to him.
That means you know yourself.
I found out Goodz was ashamed of his pattern. Back in the day, it wasn't nothing his parents could do to make him happy. He in the mirror put shit in his head to make it look nappy. He got the juice from his mama's side, learned to make Kool-Aid from Auntie Kathy. But the credit guru on his pop side got the sauce from Uncle Brad. Ain't here talking credit, the niggas is pitiful. Knowing he had an 850 when they cut his umbilical. I'm his
This is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about yesterday. I forgot what battle it was. I'm gonna think about it here soon. But they took an angle in the third round that I said if I had on them, I would have taken it first. This is what I mean by that. If I got a certain angle that I think could affect how you look at my opponent, I'm gonna say it in the first round. So I forgot exactly what battle we was listening to yesterday, but this is a clear example.
Was it Mike P? Was it Mike P and Rosenberg we were talking about?
It was Mike P and Raw. He came with the fire angle in the third.
Who was it? Mike P? Who had the angle? No, Rose had the angle, right?
Rosenberg, yeah, Rose had the angle.
Yeah, Rose had it.
Yeah. And I said he should have. I would have used that in the first to make you not look at him to saying that he learned how to rap by imitating rappers. That's crazy. I think that's heavy. That's heavy. I know we all kind of do, but not to that extent. That's crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think he should have been in the first. But yeah, that's just an example, y'all. Go. So Calico think like me. Probably not a good thing for me though. Uncle Brad, yeah, got a sauce from Uncle Bradley's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Talking credit to niggas is pitiful. Knowing he had that person. He just walked in. Yeah, we don't know. Man, in here talking credit to niggas. We good.
So the big goofy security guard that's in the middle of the whole shot for some reason on the camera where everybody can see. ARP decides to say, "Hey, go kick that person out." Pointing on Calico's side, and then want Calico to keep rapping. You know, Calico bring 90 people with him. How you gonna point on my side and tell somebody to get kicked out on my side, and then tell me to keep rapping? Don't worry about it. Like, come on, man, get it together, ARP. Have your security guards off the camera, first of all. Yeah. And then hit him with the walkie-talkie If you go, why you say that out loud in front of everybody? Come on, bro. Man, come on. ARP be trying to look so cool, y'all.
The niggas is pitiful.
Power tripping.
Knowing you had an 850 when they cut us in Villa Tower, bitch, is the principle. But what he said, the lad he did was follow B to put a bullet head in the individual. Tonight he might die. He can hide cops all his time. Is it a white lie? He swung on Jen, supposed to drop them. He just looked at him like, nah. That wasn't no swing or punch, my nigga. It was a high five. Look at my line talk about Goodz' new name. I'm like, why? Somebody looked like he hit the nigga with his white side. I've been ignoring all the lines. That was fire. I've been ignoring all the lines. He been caught up in lies. Glorifying that street life when niggas' mamas done died. They called Sam. Didn't he hit Nunu from URL? I said, I don't know, but he knew from ATL because he hiding that lifestyle and his father was by. I told you we weighed up, nigga. Like, what a skill. He gonna say, getting money is a must, my nigga. I know y'all spelled that. I send niggas in Hellcats, blowing all Hellcats. My funeral gonna be full of 40 straight heads and jail tax. I send niggas in Hellcats, blowing all Hellcats. My funeral gonna be full of 40 straight heads and jail tax. You can explore the room. This shit take loyalty. You can't afford a goon. We got beef down the street, so we cop heat because it costs more to move. It's the shoot. My funeral gonna be full of 40s, dread heads, and jail tax. You can explore the room. This shit take loyalty. He can't afford a goon. We got beef down the street, so we cop heat because it costs more to move. The wizard is the shooter and the driver. Jordan Poole. I'm shooting up to get the.
There we go. I couldn't hardly hear you. You gotta keep your vocal projection. Keep talking. Why are you whispering? No, man.
This shit take loyalty. You can't afford a goon. We got beef down the street, so we cop heat because it costs more to move. The wizard is the shooter and the driver. Jordan Poole. I'm shooting up to get them niggas first because I got more to lose. Hey, they got a nigga on max out again. This shit starting to feel like max out again. Make me bring a max out again. My cousin Phil really did 10, but he told me to whack up it. Chance here going max out again. They said, why are you summer max? I had to back out again. He going to send the corporate card at RPE. He was about to max out again.
Pockets.
Nigga ain't even aim for you. He called talking about you was looking for me. I was ashamed of you. You an old nigga on the block cracking jokes. That's what a lame would do. I'm the young hood. I'm a young nigga on the block giving out more game you. Matter of fact, where the fuck is my motherfucking money, nigga? I sent you 100 and never received a thing. Flip walks. That was the slickest shit I ever seen. But I wasn't tripping. I just want to put the Yeezy phones back on and said, fuck that 100 as soon as I found out they went black on. Did he see my shit a year later? Did he see my shit a year later? Too small. This nigga cold. He said the 11, I wear 12. I'm about to take out your soul, nigga. Why the driver even feel he can win? This a body, and when he get to heaven, boom, gonna kill him again.
Dang. When he started talking about the slick walks, he put his head there. Y'all like, why are you telling our private business? He ain't like that at all. Like, I sent it to you. Too small. Right. Hold it down, rankings. I need scores. Talk to me, Brown. What you gave Calico?
7879. He was talking to that nigga's soul. He was talking to that nigga's soul. The slick wall shit was just icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some real shit that really happened. Like he ain't necessarily getting no information from nobody else but that one. You know what I'm saying? The nigga really tried to support him and shit. Then he was just talking some player shit like, fuck it, I'll come back through with the Yeezy, you know, type of shit. But when he got to talking to that nigga about his pops being, it wasn't like he just saying, aha, your pops white. He like, nigga, first off, you ashamed of it, and you be acting like you more than the nigga trying to, because you know, we was just talking about the light skin shit. When nigga like is as light as you can be to still be.
And the credit score.
Yeah, you know, the credit score shit really killed them because you talking about niggas, oh, get your credit score up, I got my, but nigga, you had an 850 when they cut your umbilical.
Fire.
That's so, that wasn't around by itself. Especially because you just said something about 750, 850s. Yeah, nigga, you always had that. You know what I'm saying? He talking that street talk on a different level. You know what I'm saying? And he started off by saying, damn, you used to be that nigga. You ain't that nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm still that nigga. I don't know. I think Calico did really good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, 780, 790. He got into a lot of
delivery.
His delivery was fire to me. Throughout the whole round. I know it was a point where you were saying you couldn't hear him, but I was hearing what he was saying. You know what I'm saying at the time and shit. And it might be because I watched the battle already too.
I could hear.
No, I know what he was saying. I think his vocal projection, his vocal projection and his delivery is the only thing. Like that's part of delivery for me. Yes, you put it in the pocket, but you got to make sure you keep that energy in your performance up and your vocal projection up. I won't have that excuse.
I would have took it from his performance more than his delivery because how many times he the first time he said it the right time. He had to say it 6-7 times because the crowd kept going crazy. So that's more on your performance because, like you said, he could have just kept going instead of bringing it back.
Right.
But yeah, that's why he ain't give a smooth 8 though. That's why I ain't give him a smooth 8 though.
Right. Makes sense. Smooth, talk to me.
Yes, sir. I'm with Wayward on that one. 7-9. I think it was the crowd that messed up his pace. So the pacing was a little choppy. That's why he kept having to bring it back because of crowd reaction and everything like that. So it was, you know what I'm saying, especially when they interrupt that pocket that he was getting in. He was getting into that pocket and they going crazy and he had to keep bringing it back. So it messed up the pocket. It came out more choppy. I forgot what it was, but he was just getting into that pocket and it was hit. What Rex say, you know what I'm saying, all that fabricated ain't gonna equal up to this real shit. So yeah, you talk all that street shit with this credit, you know what I'm saying, you talk that street shit mixed with that credit shit, you know what I'm saying, get money and all that. Cal flipped it and took the street shit and said, yo, we gonna talk about this real shit, that 850 coming out the, you know what I'm saying, out the womb with the 850 credit score. They cut the umbilical. That was devastating. That hurt bad, you know what I'm saying, like that really hurt. That was the fucking the slick walk talk, like you said, that's icing on the cake. But I mean, that's just real shit though, because you already know, like, even not just saying Goodz with his company, his brand and everything like that, you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be some hiccups, you know what I'm saying, when you order in packages from motherfuckers, it's gonna be mishaps, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, he took that real personal in the sense like, look, I'm supporting you, motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying, like you're a direct source, you know what I'm saying, we know each other, you know what I'm saying, like we you know what I'm saying, come from the same stages and everything like that. So I should be able to get a little more press on my product, you know what I'm saying, that I'm trying to purchase from you. And for you to just mishandle it completely like that and send me the wrong size on top of that, man, you know what I'm saying, fuck that money. I don't even care, you know what I'm saying. They lined your ass up, bro. They lined Goodz up for that one.
He had a little light jab in there too, because you know, usually when niggas had the bigger shoe, they'd take the soul out that motherfucker to try to fit it.
Right.
So
you know
when he said that was a little light jab.
Right. You send me 11, I'm 12. I'm finna take your soul out. That was hard. So yeah.
That was a good one for me. He threw it. He threw a lot of that. Talk to me. Let's talk about it. I'll make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy. Let's talk about it. NCL Smooth. Talk to us. Let's talk about it.
V, what up, boy?
What up? What's good, boy?
Hey.
I get what I was buzzing between the 7.9 and the 8.1, but I was at an 8, but I went with a 7.9 after I averaged everything out. I like his little pockets that he had, pockets of flows. I don't think he controlled the crowd well enough because he should have waited for the crowd. So that's why I'm putting it down from an 8.1 to a 7. I'm saying I was wrestling around between that and the things that I'm nitpicking. It's like I think he should be a more he's too much of a veteran not to control the crowd the way he was. They had to keep starting back 6 or 7 times. You see what I'm saying? Wait till the crowd dies down, you know, walk around, talk your shit, you know what I'm saying, things like that. But I like the pocket of flow he was in. He was hitting back to back with bars back to back. Everybody know the 850 coming out the womb. I like the bar placement that he had. Shit was just crazy. It was bananas. I like his run. You know what I'm saying? He was super direct.
He wasn't talking about nothing else but Goodz. You know what I'm saying? Like Brown said, you know, you was that bull, but now you're not no more. But the slip walks though, he said he sent him a pair of slip walks, and Cal said they got stolen. So he sent him another pair just on GP of him. You know what I'm saying? And then, but I like when he say take the soul out, because that's what hood niggas do. When your little cousin gotta wear some, your big cousin gotta wear your sneakers, they're a little too small. They gotta take the soul out. So you know what I mean? That showed his hoodness too, right there. So you know what I mean? Something, you know what I mean?
Oh, so you saying the real story? Goodz cleared up that story?
Yeah, Good said that he had sent him. He said, I don't know where you live at, but who gets their packages stolen?
Did you say that? Good.
He said, who get their packages stolen? I'm gonna send you another one, but I don't feel comfortable sending you somewhere that their packages get stolen at. Where do you live at? Where do you live at? You know what I'm saying? So that's the story behind that. I don't know who's lying or who's telling the truth. I'm just telling you that's the story behind that right there.
But he also, but that's the thing. He said, "Nigga,
that's good information. I didn't know that. That's fine."
Yeah, it's on.
When did he send that second pair though? Because it shouldn't take a year.
I can't really. He was on lives talking about. He was on his. You can check out his.
I heard the video, but he didn't address that. That part, and I feel like that's really the part that mattered to me. You know, not that it got stolen or not. Okay, nigga, that shit happen all the time, and they send me my shit anyways. And if you gonna send it anyways, it shouldn't take a year, nigga.
I don't know when he actually.
I'm just saying, Calico said that it was a year, and Goodz didn't say no time period. So that make me believe the person that did say something.
V froze up.
Now,
Who?
Yeah, he froze up. He froze up. Now that makes sense. Now V froze up. No, he right there.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what you think about the round rankings.
I'm gonna give him a 7.9, 8ish. I think he was very, very, very direct. He didn't have no haymakers in the round for me, but the angle was a haymaker in itself. If that makes any sense. So, angles are hit or miss. So if it hit for you, and he took a long time on the angle. It's not like he went a couple of angles. No. He pinned that thing together. I didn't notice that he wrote it that well. So he pretty much had the whole round as that angle. You know what I'm saying? So that hit in a haymaker in itself. So I still have to put his bars up to that 8 par, up to par, or fire, which is an 8. Then his delivery, like I said, for the most part, was on point when it comes to the pockets. But I need his vocal projection to stay high throughout. That's what made it drop to 7 point, like an 8 for his delivery. His pace was really good. He started off really, really smooth. He's towards the middle. His pace was good. The only thing was, like I said, the crowd control, but that's more of his performance for me. It's crowd control. So I'm gonna give him a 7.9. 8. It just went down a little bit from maybe his delivery. So that's how I feel about it. I think it's debatable though. Y'all think the round is still somewhat debatable? I know y'all rounds was a little clear for Calico. Mine's still somewhat debatable. I got 7.7.
Yeah, I think I gave him a 6.7-ish. I think I gave Goodz a 6.7 and I gave Calico a 7.9. So it's kind of clear, but not completely clear. You know, clear is like 0.3. You know what I'm saying? Me anyway. It's still debatable. It's still debatable. You feel me? But I think I give it to Calico. I feel like it was close, but Calico won type shit. Like it wasn't like I would give it to Goodz in this case. Like even if I found out his dad wasn't because I just doubt that his dad is black at this point. I just doubt it. You know what I'm saying? If I found out his dad was black,
no. All right, that's
what? I'm just saying I probably still
to answer my question.
I still give it to Calico. You know what I'm saying? Even though I normally don't like fake angles, but the way he put it together was so fire. You know what I'm saying? Because certain shit, like you said, Goodz reaction when a nigga say you was in the mirror trying to make your hair nappy. I know Goodz was doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you was by your way you responded. That's crazy to me. Like he was just painting a picture. When a nigga can paint a picture of a nigga and make him look different than you look at him, that's like it takes a level of skill writing. You know what I'm saying?
That just sound like it's clear to me then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I could be wrong, but I got it clear. I had gave Goodz a 7.6, 7.7,
Yeah.
but I gave what's the name of I wanted to give him an 8.1 without the flaws in it, but I went down to a 7.9. You know, I can argue an 8 for him for real.
I could argue an 8. I'm just from the mill, so nigga, this the Midwest. Let me make sure I ain't being biased and give it a little lower than because I feel like other people is gonna at least see that it's an 8. You know what I'm saying? So I go 7.9.
I picked Goodz in this battle. Okay, like you know what I'm saying. So I'm with you on that, but it was clear, man. It's clear. Even if the angle fake, Goodz mom is half Italian, which I didn't even know.
Cal clear, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know his mom was half Italian and half black.
Right.
And that's the thing. I don't know anything. I just know he posted a picture of his mom's, but not his pops. I know that.
So to me, Easy touched on it in his battle, but he said he didn't know all the information, so he didn't go too in depth in it.
Okay, we were just talking about the other day, Ravens.
So you know.
Yeah, I heard I didn't know if it was round 2. Let's get it. I mean, I think that's the narrative. I think the narrative is more where I'm seeing mixed things. It's definitely a little mixed narrative out here. But one of the narratives, Calico killed them for sure, like a 3-up, a clear for sure that first round. Round 2, let's get it. Y'all hear him, y'all? See, the makeup angles are bad right now. That's good. That's theatrics to me, y'all. I like that type of talk.
Yeah,
Try to get the crowd in your part. I like it.
They keep asking. Because why you didn't do some of madness? I told them because the fans didn't want to hear me talk about no money over there. So I said, fuck it, I'm going to come talk about some money over here. Hey, little dirty cow, no laughing, they fucking with you. My advice to the ops is be careful, you fucking with us. I mean, me and Cal kinda cool, but when I battle was fuck a nigga. When I got paid for you, I could pay you to go battle another nigga. I just came in to talk.
Is that not the same bar as I can sponsor? Is that not the same bar?
Absolutely. That's
the same bar, right?
It's different wording.
It's the same bar. You're saying the same thing.
Yeah, same thing, just different wording. I'm with you. Just different wording. He trying to force. He talking about I can pay you to battle a nigga. I can sponsor a battle. He's battling a nigga. What are you talking about? It's the same shit. I like that type of talk, though.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him.
Cal acting like he getting all this money. I'm gonna make y'all see. And them frontin' raps, they lie to get ahead. Shit, that's all a bunch of cap like ARP. They brought a new goon to the blue room, but I bang more. I'ma kill Cal. Leave blood all over this blue room. Let's make it a gang war. Huh? Get him back outside, nigga. Ain't that what y'all came for?
That's right.
That ignorant dudes, they used to pitch in the hood with a bunch of bitches giving me sloppy head because she said she wanted to brainstorm. Look.
Pocket.
Battle rap is the streets.
Right.
It's all a metaphor. Spanish connect. Don't know no English. I don't feel those dudes. So I brought Cortez with me to make the deal go smooth.
I was just about to ask that, OT. I didn't want to be tripping. I was like, can y'all hear that? I don't like that. That's part of his delivery to me. You have to breath. It's called breath control. To me, that's in your delivery also. So if I hear you huffing and puffing like that, no. I don't like that. It's messing up your delivery. I think they know that too. The battle rappers, it's fair to say that to y'all. Because the battle rappers know they need to be in shape. Or at least know how to breathe. Because like fat people can sing, right? But they can't get out of breath, right? So it's not the actual shape. It's the singing shape, vocal training shape. You understand what I'm saying?
It's your lymph node.
Yeah, lymph notes.
Let me fucking talk, okay? I told Poppy, no paper on the coke rag. I had them cats in the store moving. We put bodega on the dope stand.
Right.
You got screamed on in spaces by Ace Amin for selling an eighth. An eighth? Nigga, shit I sold fiends really made them feel like they was fucking in space. But I'm a businessman now. Stick will get y'all all hit. That's bullshit. When you can put them calls in from an office, I talk this. Huh? Or what you
What the heck is he talking about? He said, hold on, let me make sure I understood that. It sounded like he said you got
Ace Amin for selling an eighth brand. I had them cats in the store moving. We put bodega on the dope stand.
drug talk.
You got screamed on in spaces by Ace Amin for selling an eighth.
You got screamed on by Ace Amin for selling an eighth. That's a measurement of work, y'all. A measurement, an eighth. Something.
3.5.
Right. Eighth. But look.
An eighth. Nigga, the shit I sold fiends really made them feel like they was fucking in space.
He's selling weed, he's selling crack, and selling white or powder.
But eighth is in
but what do eighth got to do with space?
No, I'm saying one is a measurement and one is the actual how potent the substance is. Within that eighth that he was screaming on him, it could have been the rawest whatever he had. What are you talking about?
But he's trying to compare. I think he's trying to compare. He's selling weed, an eighth of weed, and you're supposed to be getting all this money. How you getting all this money? You selling an eighth of weed, and I'm selling. And
he didn't even say it was weed. He just said it was an eighth, so it could have been anything.
I know, but he's right. An eighth of coke. What they call that a ball too now? See, they would call it a ball if they're talking about something else. They were gonna call it.
I don't think it's 3.5, is it?
Yeah,
no.
Definitely. Yes.
Right.
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Where he from?
Right. Definitely where I'm from. It's an eighth. An eighth is an 8 ball. That's the same exact terminology, but one is dealing with cocaine or crack, and one is dealing with weed. People not gonna really call a ball and weed, but they do. They starting to now, which throws a nigga like me off. Like what? So they're like, can I get a ball? I'm like, what the heck does that mean? But they talking about
I never heard that.
Eighth of weed though.
To me, I'm thinking he's talking about weed because Ace Amin, he got an AMG. I don't think he's selling an 8 ball of coke to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And getting it from Calico. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm thinking he got some bud from him. He was on the out on the battle. Oh, you got some bud? Let me get an 8.
Okay, so I even if that's the case, right? And he's talking about marijuana, and he's saying you sell marijuana, I sell a harder substance or something that get people higher and make them feel like they in space. Is that a bar?
Yeah, because you're gonna make more money off of coke than you do weed. You don't make no money off weed for real. Let's think about it.
It's levels talk. It's a levels talk.
It's a level talk. It's not. You're not making no money off weed. If you're selling eighths of weed,
I get what you're saying, but I just don't think it's creative writing. But I hear you.
It's drug talk.
But stop it. Drug talk can be very creative, sir.
It can. But you know,
direct.
No, I'm saying even when you're talking about levels and shit in drugs and I do this and you do that, just saying it like that and that's the end of it. It's nothing before or after to bring it together. I don't know. That just seemed like lazy writing to me.
No. I think he should have made it more clear by saying a ball, like separate that is weed and coke for me.
You like, you gave my eighth of weed? An eighth of weed? Nigga, I sell shit to put niggas in space. I think that would have been a little bit more creative because you emphasizing the weed and not putting niggas in space. So you know what I'm selling. So it is legal.
Or he could have said, okay, nigga, you selling weed that put niggas in the cloud. You know what I'm saying? The shit I said put them in space. Some, I don't know, bro. Like actually, I don't know. You're not. It's like you're not really explaining the levels good enough to me. And if it's drug talk, it should at least sound like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, what are you saying? You sell heroin, sir? You know what I'm saying? You sell crack. Like, I don't even care what you're selling. If you're saying you're making money and you're making more money than him, I understand it's money talk. You know what I'm saying? It's levels talk. It's money talk. It's just not like super fire to me. It's super regular to me.
Yes, I have to agree with that.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird. He should have been more clear, but I'm giving him that. I'm giving him that. If it means what I think it means, then yes, it's cool. It's good. It's a good bar. It just should have been more clear. For
Calico money. That's why. Either he get money more than good. I'll get money just like you did.
Is it 3 rankings?
No. I mean, if it was more clear, because I think even if he didn't make it clear to me,
I'm asking what it is. What is it? Is it a 3 or a 1 or a 2?
I told you I don't know what it means. I don't want to measure what it is off because it don't make sense.
I give it a 2.
If it makes sense, it's a 2. Yeah. 2.
Yeah, if it makes sense, if it's a 2. If not, it's a 1 to me.
Okay. Yeah. And like I said, I'm not sure why he said an eighth. Why wouldn't he say pounds? Why he say you sell an eighth and I sell pounds? Why he do that comparison? If it's the size that matters, because eighth means nothing if it's that ish. But no. What's his name just said? Oh, he's talking about weed though. But he just didn't make that clear for me, like me. I didn't know he was talking about weed. Because eighth
could be fine. Let me get an eighth. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
8 ball. You want to get an 8 ball?
Hold on. That's another thing about the bar, right? If you selling the fiends, how many fiends is coming to buy 3.5 at a time?
Not at all. So that's why I was not
into the space. They finna come and get a P, nigga, or 3 Ps.
I'm saying out here it's $25 for 8.
No, we talking about for green though.
Right.
We're talking about crack.
So crack. So if you sell what you selling, you selling 10, 20.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
It's $100 back in the. Well, I don't know what it is. This right now. I'm sure it's more now. But we're back in the day when I used to touch it. It's definitely just $100 for a little eighth or 120 for a little ball.
And see, that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying though.
That's how potent it is. The least amount is 100.
The least amount that a crackhead is coming with, nigga, they will come with $8. What are you talking about?
No, I'm with you. They're not gonna buy that much.
That's my point. That's all I'm saying. Like, nigga, whatever you selling, that he probably selling more. You just making more money. I understand that part, but don't make it seem like you out here selling more than an eighth if you serving fiends, sir. Unless you're saying you just got rich fiends, because they not buying you stuff every time.
No, he said
selling fiends 5. I mean, some most of 10s and 20s, but I know some things sell.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's my point. But I'm saying when you selling the fiends, unless you just got some rich fiends, they're not coming with $1.20 every time you see them. Stop it.
Yeah, they probably get 20 at a time, 2 at a time. Selling down.
Like I said, they coming for 3 Ps. They trying to get 3 for 25.
Right.
And they might have a whole $10.
That's why I was saying, bro. I was confused. That's why I was confused. But he made it make sense when he said eighth means weed, and he could be right about that. I ain't mad at him,
right?
Because that's it.
Because you go say 8 ball. You was like, yo, then give me an 8 ball. Like
but we don't say that. We don't say that with weed though.
We say eighth with weed from around here. What y'all say about weed?
No. Yeah, we call it an eighth, but in a sense of like we would say a Kobe. Let me get a Kobe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So if y'all want some cook,
or niggas call it a KD now.
okay.
That's numbers. We use the numbers for however much we want. Why the heck would I say Kobe if I want 8 of what? So I don't know. We just different. It's the Midwest though.
Yeah, well, no, that's the thing. It's like
I'm like
Kobe wore the number 8 at the time.
8 what?
He wore the
for
number 8 at the time.
Yeah, but 8 means nothing to me. 8
You said what?
means nothing to me. 8 means nothing unless you're gonna tell me behind the scenes like 8 means 8 ball. I'm like, okay, but we just call it a ball. Everybody call that a ball. They just already got a name for it. Yo, bring the rock.
Right.
Bring me the ball.
Yeah, but I was talking
just
about
any type
weed
of
though.
ball.
I was talking about weed though.
Oh, y'all do call. So y'all call weed balls too. Where you from?
No, I'm saying, nigga, back when Kobe wore 8 and I wanted to get an 8th, I asked for a Kobe. Kobe Bryant, number 8. If that can't translate, then I understand.
Nah, I would think niggas want coke 100%. But Smooth, what up? What you think about this?
What's that, baby? I had to go tap in and stuff.
Oh, no. Not much. If you don't know what we talking about, I don't really know how to explain it. It's just terminology.
No.
I
What about
I see that comment. I see that comment. I like that comment. That's what I was hinting towards.
that's what you was talking about earlier?
What's that?
Yeah.
He be breathing all weird and shit.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
that breathing that Goodz do.
Oh,
That,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, you know we're going to catch that. That's part of delivery.
Yeah.
Breath control.
Yeah.
We got to
breath control. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so weird now. You know what I'm saying? Like to see him do that. Like, what is this, bro? Like, where did this come from?
I think it's more of like a disaster thing. He don't realize we don't like it, but he think it's a theatric type disaster thing to try to make it seem like I really mean what I'm saying.
Oh, or
really
like he's snapping.
Yeah, I'm snapping. Oh my goodness, look at me go. That type of
like
yeah. I'm really mad.
Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this, bro? I don't like it.
I'm saying he is white. He is part white. He is part white. It makes sense.
That nigga Calico said he got his jams with his white side.
That's bullshit. When you can put the calls in from an office, I talk this. Huh? Oh, what you think? Because y'all see me with one foot in the streets and don't exist? Oh, y'all think I got into this legal shit and called it quits? Nah, I just made a better edit. Learn how to leverage credit, do more than pitch. I just came from the bank. I took a business loan out and bought a brick.
And look, I don't know if you noticed, C Smooth. He don't rap this fast. You notice that?
Yeah.
He got the formula.
Exactly.
So he's not used to the form. He got the formula now. And he not used to rapping in that type of flow pockets. Not used to doing this.
Yeah.
So it's gonna make him breathe harder. So it might be a natural breathing harder. You gotta practice that thing. It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Dipping in and out on pockets now. So I see that too. I can see that too. He's going crazy though. Pockets wise? No, that was fine.
I got some fire to make believers. Hey, bring a smoker. I passed the test with my eyes closed. I tell cats you can spot a liar if they a cheater. We double park niggas. You gonna pay the fine, but it ain't the meter. I was born a boss. Make believers can't make a leader. I ain't illegal. Huh? Cal play tough. Hold on. Cal play tough. He made up. Any nigga that really bang stuff don't say much. They stay shut. Now that's tough shit. Fake hustler, lying. Only sold about 4 quarters. Cal, who you keep it a buck with? You know what I learned though? A broke nigga respect the tag. That's why now I dress personal. Right. Because you ain't gotta be fly to check a bag. Right. I ain't done talking. My cologne cost about 40. Come walk with a goon. So if you couldn't see I'm getting money, nigga, you damn sure can smell it when I walk in this door. I came here to talk, nigga.
Now that was kind of fire.
Hold on. Let me get this straight.
I don't be smelling shit when niggas walk in the room. Unless it's weed.
A grown head trying to get signed selling dimes. This nigga don't even.
But does money got to smell?
Money?
Yes.
When a nigga who got money walk in the room, no. Unless he has money out. And he got a whole bunch of money out at the time. And yeah, you can smell money when it's out and it's a whole bunch in rubber bands. Yeah, that got to smell. But if you're just saying me walking in the room without all of my money in my pockets, I smell like no, nigga. You probably got some cologne on. Do I smell other niggas' cologne? No. If it's a cologne,
You probably got some cologne, though.
what you talking about,
Gangster.
man? I got on cologne.
Gangster. Right.
What the fuck is you talking about?
You already answered the question, though. You said money's got to smell. So that's the metaphor. He got so much of it that you can smell it coming in the room. Fire. It's metaphors. You reaching at that point. Other than that,
I feel you, G. It was straight. It was all right.
You down to fight? Wait, a grown head trying to get signed selling dimes. This nigga don't even got his shit straight. Like what you gonna beat a nigga ass again? You down to fight? Listen, me or do most of these Detroit niggas sound alike? I'm gonna give you some advice. Just hear me out and use it. Battle rap fans want battles. We do not care about your music. And I think you pretty good. From what I heard, you get busy. But we only want one nigga that sound like T Grizzly. And that's T Grizzly. I gotta be. Hold on. I gotta be. Light show. Let the cartoons blast. Try a nigga. Spinning with the heat. Keep the steam nice and low if we talking fast. I had mean coke. I'm talking creamish white snow. Shit, they all was mad. On the back block. That's being the size of my crack rocks. Them shits was looking like clean white clothes in a laundry bag. Now the eight. Half a gallon, I'm the man. If you broke, you just wouldn't understand. I came in to rap, nigga. Now the eight. Half a gallon, I'm the man. If you broke, you just wouldn't understand. Crack rocks. Them shits was looking like clean white clothes in a laundry bag. Now the eight.
hey, how do y'all do y'all laundry? Do y'all tie y'all socks? Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all tie y'all socks up in a ball before y'all throw it in, like when like clean, or do y'all ever put them in the ball? Let me ask y'all that.
After they get out the dryer, yeah.
So when they clean.
Oh,
so
when they
that's
clean, yeah.
what he was referring to. So that's what he been referring. I'm like, that's one big rock.
I'm still confused.
Why would he say his crack rocks that?
Because the laundry bag.
Y'all seen crack? Like, what the heck is he talking about? Like, why is his?
It depends on the load size too. It depends on the load. Like, how big is the bag? You know what I'm saying?
I think what he's saying is it looked like I don't know. Let me stop. Let me
go check it, man.
A laundry bag is not see-through. First and foremost.
Man, who don't use garbage bags when they doing laundry? In the hood.
Exactly. You got the black garbage bags.
Laundry bag.
And you got the laundry bag. You got the blue one. You got the red one.
You do got the net bags too, though.
Right.
Man, that's 1997 net bags, nigga.
Folks, I ain't seen a net bag
since 97, nigga. Some shit like that. Like, ain't no net bags out here.
Jail definitely.
I don't know what laundry match y'all going to seeing these net bags, bro.
Yeah. I don't have no net bag. I don't know.
No, I don't have no net bag either. But I mean, they do exist though. But they do exist. I'm just putting it out there. They do exist.
They have it.
Man, I got the 55-gallon bags. You talking the hefty, stretchable joints? Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You got that.
Hold on. What you say, folks?
I said everybody's not using trash bags for their laundry like you, sir.
Everybody has done that at least once. I don't believe it. Don't believe it.
I didn't say we haven't done it before, but I'm pretty sure most people
This
that
is the
upgraded from
laundry
the
bag, sir. Okay. Where are you seeing crack rocks in his laundry bag, sir? This is a laundry bag, sir. Where are you seeing crack?
No. He said the side. Hold up. This is what he said. Hold up.
Like snow, they always mad. That's the size of my crack rocks. Them shits was looking like clean white clothes in a laundry bag.
See, that's
No, he said clean white clothes.
He did it again. He said something about the size, but then he said the color. Like, bro, stick to what you're talking about. Ask the fiends about the size of your crack rocks. They was looking like clean white clothes. That's the color, nigga. Or the size. And if I'm saying the size in laundry bag for a crack rock, whatever's in the laundry bag is way bigger than the dang crack rock. That's what I'm saying. I don't be any goods. What the heck is he talking about?
So what you give him? What you give him in the round, V?
Who, me?
I ain't done.
Oh man,
He ain't done. He ain't done.
I thought he was.
Oh, he is done. Oh, he is done.
Man, that bar was horrible, man. I ain't gonna hold you. That bar was not good. That bar was horrible. I'm still trying to figure out what bags that he's using that you can see your white clothes. I'm just confused. Even my laundry bag inside my house that I put my dirty clothes in, I'm not going to even see it's see through, but I can't. No. We're not going with that.
Hold on. V. Can you call a laundry basket a laundry bag or no? That's still a reach.
No. A laundry basket is a laundry basket.
Basket, right? Yeah,
fact.
Two different things.
Two different
so
things.
You saying they two different things?
No,
Yeah, but
hold on. They had the same purpose, but they're two different things. Absolutely.
They do the same thing, but two different things.
Yes, I agree.
Just like a bowl and a cup, they both can hold water, but one is a bowl and one is a cup.
But you still can drink out of both. But when you drink out of it,
a bowl is not to drink out of. A bowl is not to drink out of.
But hold on.
You're not going to eat out of a cup.
I'm going to end that right now. Hold on. Now, we might not do this personally, but each and every one of us knows a child or has been a child at some point that after you eat your cereal, when it's milk, you know what time it is. That's why it's in the bowl and not on the plate.
Right. And if you, no matter what, if you put that cereal in a cup, it's not going to hit the same pulse.
I mean, that's making more differences right there. That's what I'm saying. And I use for the same things like this, what I'm talking about. That's literally the use for the exact same thing, y'all. So you can call them both.
I'm not gonna take my laundry basket out to wash clothes. That's why I have a laundry bag. So when I take my dirt, separate my clothes. Well, I got
the laundry basket. You can see through those, right?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say to him.
Not clearly.
No, not clearly. But guess what? If this all underwear, you can. This nigga is stripes and shit. You can see. Yeah, you can see that this is underwear.
Yeah. You know, right. So you helping Goodz. So you helping Goodz, bro. You helping us help Goodz make sense. Man. Yes. Yeah. That's what I was trying to do, bro.
What did you give him for that round? Because it's getting dark.
7.4.
You just made it make sense.
7.4. That's what I think. 7.4.
So the pockets? You keep forgetting the pockets. He was going crazy.
He was going. Like you were saying something, he wasn't saying nothing. Like you know, somebody say something, but they wasn't saying a couple bars in it. 7.5 is a solid round, but I didn't like that. I didn't. Right. The other that wasn't a bar at what's the name. So I think he was solid, but he really wasn't solid. The breathing was a problem. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He the last bar was a problem.
Okay. Let's try to go down from 7.8 down if you're gonna take away points. Like if breathing was a problem, I prefer you do from 8 for a top tier like him and go down, start taking off points for a little stuff.
Hold on. So
instead of saying solid, starting him as the solid round, why are we doing that when he's actually above normal with his delivery, his cadences? That's not no like he's
So
more than
7.8.
average.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's at least give him a 8 in something. Yeah,
If
go
we
ahead.
had
Hold on. But 8 is a fire round, right?
and
Yes.
7.5 is solid. So if I'm saying that I'm giving a 7.4 and he still got all these flaws that I'm saying, I feel that's like right in the range of a 7.8. Because I just named what 2 or 3 flaws. He was at 7.8,
Yeah, that's what, right,
7.7.
right. But that's if you taking that's if you taking off a whole point off
Yeah,
each one of
if
those.
I'm gonna start
Yes.
him up there, he's a vet. He should know better than these things. The breathing is just normal. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. That bar, those bars is basic. Come on, you on in the blue room, nigga. You supposed to come boom, boom. His aggression was just better, but his bars was like boom. You know what I'm saying? So I get like a 7.4.
I
You know?
usually started at a 7.5 when they rap and they at a 7.5 and they could go up or down from there. That's how I usually do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a solid
No,
round.
no,
Either you said
no, it's
what?
okay to start like that because you're more trained in. I was trying to explain to him because you understand that we starting at
Well,
7.5 and it's a gradual go up for his rapping too. We're gonna add
Yeah,
his
no,
rapping.
exactly.
We're gonna add how
Exactly.
good
I
his
didn't give him no
delivery is. We're
7.4
gonna
though.
add that. I
I
know
didn't give
you're
him a
not gonna
7.
end up there. I know, but that's what I'm saying because you understand the scale a little bit better. That's why I was trying to make him understand. Like if you started at an 8, a fire, because you hold him at a higher standard, if you start taking
Mhm.
stuff away, is it gonna still end up like that 7.4?
Yeah,
He
because
admitted that if I
even
started
after
at
the
7,
whack, the
8
whack
and
bars
8,
of breathing,
I'm like, okay, so he
even
kind of get what I'm saying.
right. I
He
would have gave him a 7.7 if it wasn't for the other things because I'm starting because he's good. It's like what's the he's not like somebody just coming up. That's how I looked at it, right? So he was in some pockets, you know what I mean? 7.5, 7.6 right there, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Delivery was good, 7.7, boom, boom. Now he's starting to breathe his breathing and stuff like that. Okay. Now he's making bars that's I ain't do nothing for the bars. That's okay. Boom, that don't fly. All right. You know what I'm saying? Now the bars that don't make sense like that, the last bar, I took off of that. So 7.4, 7.5. That's how I looked at
yeah,
it.
but it's taking yeah, that's what I'm saying. For one bar, I don't think the last bar taking off that extra 0.2 that you just did is just a little much.
Because he told drug
Because if you
talk.
had him up to 7,
I had him at like a 7.6, right? 7.6, 7.7. That's
right.
okay. Boom. If he was just went through the room, I would have given him like a 7.6, 7.7. His bar, that last bar, he's talking drug talk. He's from the streets. He from that claw. There's no reason to make a reference like that with that bar.
And how much you took off for that? For that
One.
one. Okay, so we had a 7.6 now. Then go ahead. Then explain.
So I said 7.6,
Oh,
7. So we had a 7.5, and then his breathing a 0.5. So that made him 7.4. Right?
all right, man. Okay, he explained it. He explained. That's why I said he should have started at 7.8 or maybe even at 8ish. If he because I don't think he's given enough credit for the flow. That's all I'm saying. I don't think he's given enough for his delivery and flow. But it's cool.
Well,
But he definitely explained
it's hard to give him
why.
as much for delivery with the breathing to me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's hard to give because I'm gonna keep it real. Like I said, I started him at 7.5. You know what I'm saying? And he was going in and out of pockets, and he had some fire pockets. But after the pockets or when he transitioned, it wasn't smooth. The breathing was the
That's the thing.
reason why it wasn't smooth. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that kind of
So
goes.
is it terrible? But was it terrible, not smooth, like a rookie, or it was just not
No, no,
as
no, no,
clean
no,
as?
no. No, just let me explain it because it wasn't that it was terrible. It's just that it was noticeable for me to say, okay, his delivery wasn't an 8. You know what I'm saying? Where I would normally give it an 8. You know what I'm saying? If his delivery was fire, you know what I'm saying? His delivery to me is his delivery in the pockets he was going into and some of the more slicker shit he was saying because he really didn't have a whole bunch of heavy bars. It was a whole bunch of light shit. He wasn't super direct at all, other than saying, I got more money than you. He kind of confirmed what Kyle said in the first round when he said I was born a boss. Yeah, nigga, he said you had an 850 when your umbilical was cut. That's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. In general,
that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. That's heavy. Born a boss is crazy. Muslims had to struggle. What do you mean born a boss? What that mean?
Crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I don't know why he's doing himself right there, but yeah, I feel you. What you end up giving him though?
I ended up giving him a 6.6, 6.7. I think he just did slightly. You said what?
No, I said I think he missed
7.6. 7.7. My fault, y'all. I'm definitely roll up again. I feel like he got just a slightly less than his first round. His first round I gave him a 7.6, 7.7, but I feel like it's more 7.6s in this round, where last it might have been more 7.7s. You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you 100%, 1,000%. Actually, you well said. 100% with you. 7.6, 7 for me too, y'all. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that round. Dope. That's still dopish to me. To me, 7.7 is dope.
It's better than solid. It's better than solid. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the best Goodz I've seen.
Yes.
Yeah, he was telling me that. And I think it's because the formula, y'all. If he would have cut out all that breathing, he really good. I don't know why he doing that breathing. Well, I do know. I just explain why.
His actual rap in the pockets. If he didn't have those pockets, that would have been a 7.4 easy. With no pockets. Because them pockets is what's making this shit that he's saying sound fire. Because it's sound fire. It's not actually fire, y'all. It just sound fire.
Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm listening to. Maybe that's how I got my 7.4. I don't know, but I ain't really hear nothing that I was like.
It is. It's the bars. It's the bars. It's okay. But when I said, when I do this,
no, you explained yourself pretty well, V. It's just the reason why we're giving him. Because I was even saying it when we was repeating his bars. A couple of them, I'm like, no, I can't tell you. I'm sorry, it's whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave him like maybe a 7 for bars to keep it real with you. Like less than solid to me. I feel like he was very uncreative and all of that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't really saying shit. You're using like he was doing like small things here and there that he could have did and should have did to me at a larger capacity. He should have actually got into it and talked about it. You know what I'm saying? Versus just saying something slight that wasn't fire. You can only say one line shit and 2 line shit when it's fire to me. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, oh nigga, you got yelled on by Ace Amin for selling the eighth. Nigga, the shit I sell a fiend and put him in outer space. Man, okay. You have some
talk about it. Right, talk about it. Don't just stop right there. Yeah, I'm with you.
Do something to, you know what I'm saying, to put other links in the bar. Yeah, you got to connect it in other places though. You know what I'm saying? Do something creative. Otherwise, like I get bored with that shit. I get bored listening to a nigga just saying, "Oh, I get money and you don't," but you're not doing it creatively. I will get bored with that shit, good. But he was saying it in a way as far as the pockets he was putting in when he was spitting that shit, and it sounded cool. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga saying the same thing in a rhythm, it just sound kind of fire, folks. You know what I'm saying?
It fools you. This is like a mirage, not fool you, but
and that what separates us from white people.
Definitely,
no, G, it don't separate me. I cook them niggas. I'm sorry.
No, I'm talking about us from the other black people from the other races that we can do it with rhythm.
Oh yeah. Like, no, absolutely. That's why Verb was calling A War the clone. Like, and that's what Froze was saying about Mike P was so fire. Because you have to study me to even be able to think. Nigga, this shit is natural for me. You have to study me and niggas that look like me to get good at this. I'm just good at this.
Right. We're going to give him that 7.6, y'all. 5, 6. V brought it down, y'all. We got to give him 7.56 because of V.
Right back.
Add these score, y'all. My man said no made up stuff, and I literally just broke up 2 made up bars. 2 bars that don't have nothing to do with nothing. There's no way that no laundry bag, nothing you talking about has the size of nothing. A crack rock, sir? Have you ever seen one of those, sir? What are you talking about? You're like, no part of laundry equals to a crack rock. Like,
Ain't no laundry bags that has. And he's from the U. Ain't no laundry. He ain't got no wash change right. Ain't no laundry bags see through either. Man. I don't care what y'all talking about.
No, it's some mesh ones. It's some mesh ones. I have seen.
No, it's some see-through baskets, not bags, though.
Not bags.
No, it's some mesh see-through bag. Yes, y'all. It is. Y'all. Just look them up, y'all. It is some mesh see-through.
Not in the hood. Let's say that. Not in the hood. I never seen one in the hood.
Hey, hold on. When I say that, I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm saying black people don't use those.
Now in the hood, you use a trash bag or a laundry bag. Either one. Nobody's bringing a big ass bag out. Look, go ahead.
I don't think I got to see through one, but hopefully I do, y'all.
I got a coat.
Let's go deeper in that water, yo. Let's go. Y'all ready to go deeper in that water? Hold on, turn me up. I'm about to drag you deeper in that water. Come on. Let him go. Let's talk there. Hey, yo. Let me do a commercial real quick. Shout out to Ruggiero. Support your own business. Support your own black people, man. Support small businesses. Shout out to Ruggiero. Go shop with them. Hey, yo. Goodz, you a bitch ass nigga. Goodz a bitch ass nigga. Y'all want me to tell y'all why he a bitch ass nigga?
Yes.
Because he really thought he was getting off from swinging on a bitch ass nigga. And we all can agree, Jim's a bitch ass nigga, right? Nigga, right.
Absolutely.
He knew that white boy left when he nigga right. For that, he should take away his nigga rights. Matter of fact, you can't say nigga no more tonight. Nigga, your daddy white. That means you had to learn how to say nigga right. He told you gonna end up. Nigga, your daddy white. That means you had to learn how to say nigga right. He told you gonna end up dead or in jail fucking with them thugs your whole life. I'm about to prove that nigga right. This is the booty thing. I'm about to prove, come on now. Hey, nigga, your daddy white. That means you had to learn how to say nigga right. He told you gonna end up dead or in jail fucking with them thugs your whole life. I'm about to prove that nigga right. This is the blue room. They set the mood and dim the lights. It's a true boom. Way before YouTube and the lights. They say it's screws loose. Well, I brought a few. Hold on. This is a blue room, PC. They just set the mood and then, baby, you gotta go. Come on, I'm not, I love you, but you fucking me up. You gotta keep your chicks in check. This ain't my chick. The pimping ain't right. You're pimping off. This is the blue room. They just set the mood and dim the lights. I was a true goon. Way before YouTube and the lights, they say it's screws loose. Well, I brought a few tools to get him right. I heard he be in Harlem. I sent some wool screw to get him ice. I seen that paid in full with me, but you ain't Rico, you Uncle Ice. An old nigga that's always hating on something in another nigga life. You said easy cologne stain. You said hollow clothing line was trite. You said you rap better than rap, but everything you say is light. I'm about to end this old nigga. You about to be a blogger for life. Cause what Mount Rushmore you been on? Who got you caught in the hype? When you had a classic performance, when you had bar tonight, you the nigga that couldn't think of your next bar, so you started a fight.
Stop crazy, nigga.
Lou definitely being direct. There ain't no bars there.
G. This shit I think that I hear.
A nigga couldn't think of his scheme. Hold on. Could y'all believe? A nigga couldn't think of his scheme. Hold on. Can y'all believe? A nigga couldn't think of his scheme and threw a bottle with a fan. Well, I hope you forget your whole next round and throw a bottle with one of my mans. This shit gonna get real. Y'all fucking me up, bro. Come on, man.
Horrible.
Don't act like I won't.
This is second time.
God damn, bro. Did y'all believe a nigga couldn't think of his next scheme, so he threw a bottle at a fan? Well, I hope you forget your whole next round and throw a bottle at one of my mans. This shit gonna get real. If I up chop and he don't sit still, cuz gonna be riding around with his obituary in his windshield. Cuz gonna be riding around with his obituary in his windshield. He came to the deep. I had him all on Kinfield. He a lame nigga to me. I took this battle for the big bills. This was bad for his health. Since the day you watched me box newborn and put him on a shelf, I caught you out when I was 20 years old, nigga, back when my resume was fresh. This the same cow you met in that patent leather vest, just would have killed you for less. He talk about you ain't on my level yet. He talking about he ain't on my level yet. Us New York cats is the best. Back then, I'm like, bitch, you ain't even that sweet to me for real. I'm just trying to match up for the reps. I thought niggas just enjoyed being the best. This back when the goal was just a body. I wasn't even seeing the chick. I'm a regular hole. It's a shot. You won't be able to see through his neck. Or how to look at fight with gyms. Nigga, I will beat you to death. I want the oranges. I want the blues. I want the sheets of the meth. That hustle shit all in my veins. I feel like meat in the flesh, but you gotta stay woke. Find a business, get your kids and teach them the steps, but you gotta play broke sometime to get a leech's arrest. They eating my flesh. Every 40 ball depleted in my breath, but I still show up at ice goods like I'm keeping them fresh. This shit easy work. And battle rap, this shit.
Yo, talk about it.
Pockets.
Pockets.
You gotta stay woke. You gotta stay woke. Find a business for your kids and teach them the steps, and you gotta play broke sometime to get a leech's arrest. They eating my flesh, every 40 ball depleting my breath, but I still show up at ice goods like I'm keeping them fresh. This shit easy work. In battle rap, I'm like, what? Jeezy worth, big bag. Or if this battle I can buy a Prezi and a Peasy verse. 6 flags, Victoria wanna go to Magic Kingdom first. I came from the bottom, I'm showing niggas that a dream can work. Brand new 38 out the box I just got. Somebody asked me what that means. He did, somebody shot. Woo! The blick ain't in your reach, nigga, how you gonna stop us? Good, you ain't a street nigga, you don't want them problems. You a pretty boy. Like pick a bitch up and keep her caged in. I'm a city boy. Like fix a bitch up, drop her off at the day's end. You a pretty boy. You a pretty boy. Like pick a bitch up and keep her caged in. I'm a city boy. Like fix a bitch up, drop her off at the day's end. I protect my best. I had my hoe bring the K's in. Don't question my rep. I done said that tables were made men. Of course I'm killing your used to be fat dumbass nigga. How was it supposed to go? I really be freestyling this shit in my phone, and they still gonna think that I wrote it though. They don't give a fuck about your money. By this time, this is something he's supposed to know. This nigga not tough or funny, but watch next round, he about to try to be both of those. How did you ever even feel me for me? This is a body, and when you get to heaven, we're gonna kill you again. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This dude flow. If he had better crowd control, oh my goodness. I know the crowd is hard to control the crowd, but if you know how to go back in certain spaces of his round and make that momentum keep going through all his round, my goodness. He was going crazy. But he did a good job. He still did a good job pausing that much. Still did a good job completing it. Talk to me, gang. Talk to me. That was kind of crazy.
That was crazy. And that was fire. That was a fire round. That was a fire round. Yeah. I almost said, what that mean, Cal? I almost got caught up saying that. You know what I'm saying? I think he captivated the crowd. I think the crowd is smarter. I think we not giving the crowd as much credit because they make enough noise because they want him to go back so they can chime in and be part of the event. So so I ain't gonna hold that against him on that right there. I think he was in and out of pockets, just like in and out, like just waving in and out. I forgot what that one bar he said. I know, Brian. I know you got the bar for me. He just said it not too long ago.
The keep Goodz fresh bar. The keep Goodz fresh bar was kind of
fresh bar, but a low bar, a little bit before that too. He said some shit.
It put Goodz on ice like I'm keeping them fresh. That shit was that was crazy. Especially like think about a pantry. They put the shit on ice so it'll be fresh when you get to it. That's it.
And guess what?
I do a lot of grocery shopping, man.
That is the double meaning. Cause Good likes to be fresh. She like to be like always brushing his beard. And
Oh, that nigga, that what he say, nigga? You a pretty boy. You like to pick him up and keep him caged in. I'm a city boy. I like to
talk
drop him
about the
off at
game, man.
convenience. She
What? That's the boy I'm talking about right there. That's the what?
lunacy, nigga. Oh my god, nigga. Wow.
Listen, I'll give it that like 8.3.
Then he said
It's not an
sometimes you
8.5.
gotta play broke to get the leeches a rest.
No,
It's eating that, man.
listen, man. 8.5.
No,
Ah!
no. I was listen, G. This is
I say that I forgot about the leash bar because that is some creative writing right there, yo. You gotta lay low and give the leeches a rest. So you gotta
play broke. You gotta play broke. You gotta play broke, and this is what I'm saying. The reason why, this is why we love battle rap. Shout out to ARP for putting this event together. You know what I'm saying? This battle is fire, and that round right there is how a nigga could win without bars, because he had bars not in terms of intricacy, but he telling you shit that you understand on a different level. You know what I'm saying? So like. Right. The difference in between the Days In bar and the Space and Eighth bar. You understand what I'm saying? All he said was city boy and pretty boy, but you know the comparison. You know what a nigga saying. Like, nigga, I'm a street nigga and you a pretty boy. Cut it out, nigga. You do this shit, I do that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's equal comparisons. You know what he's comparing. You understand? Versus saying a weight and a color. You know what I'm saying? It's a little more. Dog, he was rapping, folks. He was rapping. So it's like, man, it's hard because nigga, pause. I'm from the Midwest, G. I love the flow, and I like fast flow. You know what I'm saying? And when he spit that shit like that, you know, I don't know, my nigga. I definitely gave him an 8.1, and I took off 0.2 for his lack of performance, for his lack of crowd control. I took off 0.2, so I would have gave him an 8.3. He was going crazy, folks. And that's how you talk to a nigga's soul without bars, without heavy bars. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do that.
Why would you do this?
Pace was on.
Hold it down for me.
Yeah, pace was on point. His cadence was on point. His flow, his delivery. You know what I'm saying? Even again, like I said, I had to take off points because of him not delivering it with the same amount of passion every time, because he arguing with the crowd, telling them to chill and telling them y'all fucking me up. I was counting too. If I would have called it a choke if he would have got the 5. G, I ain't gonna jack to you. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we love about battle rap. This is what it's about. When niggas sit up there talking to each other about what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga, you ain't no street nigga. You used to be a street nigga. You a hater. You a pretty boy. Just, yeah, I'm gonna talk about you and use rap to do it and be rhyming the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Be in cadence, in flow the whole time. This is why this is one of the best events that ain't came out this year, because of Goodz and Calico. This wasn't even a headline. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a battle where it's an instant classic and you know, you got all 8s and 8.5s and shit like that. But it is a battle where I could go back and rewatch this. Like, this probably like the 4th or 5th time that I've seen this battle. You know what I'm saying? I could go back and rewatch it and be entertained by it because of the different levels of creativity and just talking to a nigga you able to see from Calico. And even being able to say this is one of the best Goodz I've seen. You know, right now it's looking like going into the 3rd, it's looking like Calico won this round clear. You know what I'm saying? So it's looking like either you got it a debatable 1-1 going into the 3rd, or you got it 2-0 clear Calico. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to fight for Goodz in the 1st, that's on you. But Calico definitely got that 2nd. You feel me? He turned up on him in that one. I think it's kind of clear.
Hey man, let's get it. Yeah, that round was clear.
He told him his 2nd round wasn't that good.
Right. Goodz said the 2nd round wasn't good, so that means he liked the 1st round, right or wrong.
Absolutely.
Right. So that means why would you like the round it was fake.
I think he was trying to hype himself up. He's trying to hype himself up to win the third. Like your second round wasn't that crazy. He know he on camera. He got to say he don't want to admit he lost. That's what it's looking like. Because at that
you
point,
gotta say the second was better than his first. If you think his first is fake, you gotta say the second was better. Like, because what he said in the second was definitely not fake. It wasn't no fake anger in the second. You really did hit gems. That little anger he took in gems, that was real. In the first round, he was saying that, oh, nah, he's making up angles now, he's making up stuff, but you like that round better than the second. Right. I understand, Goodz.
Hey, yo! All this kid shit from Calico. Where the fuck was he taught that? Shit, I wonder who will win if ARP fought Smack. You thinking Beasley jump in, had a shot to get the scrap? Because what are you talking about? Nothing. This is just a few things I think about. Why you niggas? I don't hear you. Try to Breeze Rothstein me, I double dare you. Hold on. If he try that, and because of this contract, I can't blaze at that hater. If he try that, and because of this contract, I can't blaze at that hater, I can't swing on this stage. I learned that. But I could affirm that you're going to pay for that later. It's going to get caught from this man. Yo, hold on. This nigga pick and choose who he tough with. That's fuck shit. Hold on. This nigga pick and choose who he tough with. That's fuck shit. With me, Chrome get lit when it's on. Ain't no skeleton.
I can rap. I can really rap. I get offended when people say I can't rap. So why don't you tell? So what do you want us to do? Nitpick your raps? Because I can. And that's showing you that you can't. Words wise, you're not that well at writing. You said, and blaze at this hater. What does that mean? Shoot, right? Because you had your fingers up like a gun, right? And then you said, oh, I can affirm that he'll pay for that later. But ain't that the same thing as blazing at a hater? Right. But you just been saying you can't do that. And I can't blaze at this hater. So you know what I call that? Filler. You said it for no reason. Don't even make sense to the end of your bar. I get offended when they say I can't rap because you got to make sense all the way through, sir.
That's what he did. That's what he did at the beginning of the round with that. If ARP fight was shotting them, that's just some shit I think about while y'all rapping. I hate when he do that shit. He's never fought.
Random stuff, right? If you want us to respect your opinion, Goodz, then you might want to make sense all the way through it. I won't have to start the video nitpick.
In my closet, niggas don't got a bone to pick when they strong. Ace I mean called you a bitch. It wasn't no wild beef then. Your pussy ass is trying to milk him for some cheese in a battle. I wonder what's gonna happen when Cal see him. This nigga pick and choose who he tough with. That's fuck shit. Those rules don't apply. They're from Detroit, right? Well, throw it up, nigga. You gotta prove your side. Niggas be repping what they repping, flexing, few go pride. Cal claim he a stepper. Nigga, you the only stepper stepping with your shoes untied, stupid. Raging bull, if it's paid in full, we throw a party in the D. These dumb niggas be on spaces for hours, arguing for free. If it ain't about a profit, or I ain't dollar signing, I ain't got time for gossip if I can't monetize it. Yo, I'm wild grown. Act saucy for my dough and get the Dow tone. If I'm beefing, it's over cheese. Wait, let me get back in this cow zone. Loud. Let me get back in this cow zone. Loud tone. Wait a minute. Hold on. Loud tone. Wait. For my dough and get the down tone. If I'm beefing, it's over cheese. Wait. Let me get back in this cow zone. Loud tone.
Don't do it.
Never mind.
Don't do it.
Never mind.
Loud tone. Wait a minute. Hold on. Loud tone. Wait. Let me get back in this cow zone. Loud tone. Put the gun to his throat. Make him bite the fire. It's just battle rap. Well, I push buttons over words. I guess I ain't that type of writer. If it's on, put one in the scope and light a light. Big truck with a ladder in it. Run into the smoke like a firefighter. Let's talk, Cal. Huh? You a little nigga with daddy issues. That just rap and play dumb. Nigga, you just became Calico. For 12 years, we just knew you as Blackface Son. Let's talk, Cal. You a kid on some goofy lame shit. Everybody from my era elevated. This the only nigga still on the same shit. Hollow got LOM. He showed us that big talk. DNA get money and drink water. Shit, Goodz got slip walks. 6 colognes, a few businesses, ain't nothing to whine about. Hitman Charlie Clips conceded, all on wildin' out. Acting like you for the people, and your raps be cold frontin'. All these black-owned clothes you wear. But you black and don't own nothing. No made up shit. Nothing made up.
Embarrassing.
You right. When I met you, you had on a patent leather vest. When I met you, you had on a patent leather vest. Looking like a dirty Jordan 11 that can never be clean. The next time I saw you, you had on a dingy North Face 700 bubble, and it was about 70 degrees. You could tell by my style option, I used to go wild shopping. Right? Now when I feel like buying something, I just go house shopping. I'm grown. Huh? Ain't nothing dumber than a man with pride. Cal came to Atlanta to scream landslide. Shit, well, I came to Atlanta to buy some land and slide. All my rounds is good. They said me and Cal was gonna get up here and just talk to each other rounds. Well, fuck that. How about we pull a tool out, have a shootout, and we can talk to each other rounds? That's the only way you might kill me, grabbing a trigger. If you do and I get to heaven, your man Boom gonna give me a pound, because that was my nigga. Buck 50 bubble his face in the skin. If I don't like him, that's when the trouble waiting to begin. Suffocate him till he suffocate him again. They say why Goodz always drinking when he bad.
I heard a interview with Calico, right? He was like, I clearly beat Goodz in first 2 rounds. In the 3rd round, I guess you can give him that 3rd because he mentioned my he had a bar about my homie Boom. The last bar, Calico. He only listening to the last bar, y'all. Can't take his pain on count. Talk to me, gang.
Yeah, okay, Goodz. Okay, your pace was off at times, but you was getting in and out of pockets. I really didn't like the Calcium bar. I've heard it, and I've heard it again. But it's a name flip, so I'm not gonna, knock you for that. A lot of filler, but your flow is on point. A lot of these weird ass bars is a little hard to understand. Beef and cheese. I don't know what the fuck they got to do with a calzone. I have no idea.
They don't put beef in calzones? Pulse.
They put anything in calzones, folks, but it's bread it's bread and sauce and cheese. Like it don't even have to have meat in it at all.
Right. Right. So that's why he cheated and just put anything in it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if he could have said bread and cheese, we all know that's money, and he said sauce 100 times today, so he could have just said sauce again and then said calzone. You know what I'm saying? But just saying that's lazy writing. This shit is lazy. I don't know, man. Yeah, it was. I give him a 6.6, 7.6, 7.7 ish.
So it wasn't his best one. It was the same as his second.
Yeah. I still feel like it was one of his best rounds, but it was still lazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Although I like the shit about him not owning shit black. But I think it was kind of funny, right? Because last round, Cal said, "Nigga, you was hating on LOM, you was hating on Easy, it's Cologne, and you was hating on Daylight, and now you got shoes, cologne, and you selling clothes, nigga. You stealing niggas' ideas. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's easy to start a business when you just steal a nigga ideas. Like fuck it. I'm gonna just steal a nigga idea. And then he shouted out LOM in the next round, so that shit was funny. That shit was funny.
7.67-ish. All right, Goodz. All right, Goodz. He definitely was talking a little bit direct. I mean, I think his pace was good. I think his pace was pretty good. I think he was fuck. He was fuck. He was letting the crowd kind of control him. Well, I ain't too mad because some of that is theatrics and some of that is like letting the crowd control you. But he did a good job with the crowd the other two rounds. So I think he was just basking in the ambiance, just kind of like doing that on purpose. Calico is the one that's really having a problem with the crowd like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to take off that for his crowd control in that one. But I agree with the score though for sure. 7.7, 8-ish though. It was tough. He started out at 7.4. Oh shit, bro, brought him up to how you gonna start him at 7.4 and then you just showed that you started oh boy at 7.6 at his opening smooth. It's not good to be biased. You have to start him at least the same spot, sir. At least. Like I said, but like to all right, I was saying I'm with Brown. Brown was like he starts the round at 7.5 and gradually moves them up, waits to the end and start nitpicking it backwards. If I'm not mistaken, that's what you said, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, if it's
Like,
something,
waiting to the end, like in the middle of his a stumble or something, I'm sure he's still gonna wait to the end, even though he can calculate that why it's happening. But
that's
it's
what I did with
safer.
Calico. That's what I did with
Yeah, but it's
Calico.
safer.
No, I'm saying I was counting why he was not spitting, and if he would have got the 5, I would have gave him a choke for it. You know what I'm saying? But I waited to the end to take the points off though, because I had to see how far he was going to go.
There we go. There we go. There we go. That's the safer place. So if you're not gonna do that, y'all by waiting to the end of the round and then start gradually taking off what y'all think we call the nitpicks, what they're not doing. Try to think of it more like the 8 is a fire ramp, fire bars, fire everything from the 8s, and then add up all the scores like he was saying. Like the bars was he didn't get a chance to finish, but he was trying to say like the bars was like a 7 for him. That meant the other categories was higher than that 7.5 to a certain extent that averaged out everything up to that 7.7 that he ended up with Goodz. But that's what he was probably about to explain to V. But like I said, he's been around longer, so I'm giving him a fairer idea. Starting him at 7.5 is a safe spot to start, but you got to really recognize where fire round is to you and nitpick off of that. It's probably the fairest. The more, you know what I'm saying? As long as both of those things is equal around the same, then that's about the score you should throw up there for me. You understand, y'all?
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say that. Yeah, I wanted to say that. But I know you didn't get a chance to explain that all the way. I don't know what happened. But I just wanted to make sure I said that for the people. Let's get it though, Calico. In this out. And like I was saying, y'all, don't act like this scale is not a scale that could be nitpicked and y'all can help me with, especially from UV and UCL, since y'all part of the team. Y'all can definitely see me behind the scenes and we can figure out because everything I do got an explanation for. It's hit or miss, like it's trial and error. I done tried it certain ways, and I think this way is the fairest at the time. But of course, it's the little things that Brown and said and Sharp said that definitely made the criteria a little bit more strong. So I definitely um I would love y'all input. Pause. I was trying to find a
Yeah,
way to still say
niggas
something.
want to be as fair as possible, you know what I'm saying, and have it be as replicable. We want everybody at home to be able to use the same scale in a way. It don't have to be the exact same, but we want to give a blueprint of a scale that can be used every time. And obviously, other people input, you know what I'm saying, can improve it.
Yeah,
Smooth. What up, boy? You still
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
yeah,
No, what happened was like I hear you. I know the explanation. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been with y'all. I've been rocking with y'all for so long, so I already know. Like, yeah, the common safe place will be, start 7.5 like you said, and then just scale it up, scale it down. So for me, when I said, Cal started off with that 7.6, 7.7. For me, is the way he opened that round up. He came out strong. Them first two bars, they was heavy and they hit. So
Yeah, I can
instead,
understand if you
you know
get
what I'm
out
saying.
the
So
gate
instead
starting
of
like 7 6.
going basically like default like 7.5, because he opened up, he already got them 2 points up for me. You know what I'm saying? He got a point two. You know what I'm saying? So he up a little bit, or point one. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I scaled it there. And I really don't do too many 8.1, 8.2. I think it's overkill. He already got the 8. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just let him fly. But you know what I'm saying? He definitely deserved like an 8.5, 8.4, some shit. Like he cooked Goodz in that second. Now I'm saying, like, what Goodz started off with that 7.4, we talking about he had a lot of fucking filler. He fell flat. Especially his opening bar, it was flat. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing the breath control thing. You know what I'm saying? He's not really controlling the crowd. And he kind of like after that round with Cal, bro, it's a momentum killer. You know what I'm saying? He took a lot of air out of that room at that time. So Goods really had to fight up. So starting him off at 7.5 at default, it's fair, it's cool. But his first opening bars, it just fell flat. And then even you had to pause it, and it was like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not saying consistent. You're not even making no sense.
Yeah, but when
So,
it fall flat, so I hear what you're saying on the first one, right? If
hmm
a nigga out the gate, I understand he right at 7 6 right there.
hmm
But a nigga bar falling flat, unless it's just super duper duper trash,
hmm
you know what I'm saying? Then you don't go from 7 5 to 7 4. You just stay
okay.
at 7 5.
Just say it's at 5. Okay.
You just stay at 7 5
it's a
Okay.
gradually move up thing and then nitpick after that.
at the
And just
end.
nitpick down. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Nitpick
Okay.
backwards. Like if you start
Well, yeah,
saying all that.
I just went straight to the nitpicking. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why
Yeah,
we
no,
here,
too
bro?
early,
You
too early, too early. No. Like you said, you at least explained it because you said because of Calico's round was making you do that because he had the
Right.
momentum.
Right.
We don't care about that. We try to
Right.
make sure
Right.
that round's over. We got it in already. We don't care what happened right there. Forget the momentum. We start them
hmm
right here, and then we go judges get. That's how we try to do it. Separate the rounds as much as we can. But we see why you did it. I'm glad you was honest with exactly why you did it. But we can't
Right.
have this report. Yeah.
Yeah, I just couldn't text it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You had to hit a real explanation.
Yeah, no, that's a
No,
fact. That's a fact. And always being able to
understand.
explain why you feel the way you feel, what you do. That's what we do over here, y'all. We
Right.
don't say shit and
That's
then
what
not want
happens.
to explain why we feel that way
Right.
or why we think that way. That's not how men do things. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We just don't want to seem like it's biased because it just seems a little biased if you start taking off too early for somebody instead of
hmm
just showing them
Okay.
why I just give you a fire
Right.
round.
I
It's
dig it.
it's an
Fuck that.
explanation for the battle rapper
Fuck that.
more
I
than
chose
anything.
violence
I
like
like
y'all
to
did the other day.
explain. Right. Now it's okay if
Fuck
they
that.
choose
Chose
violence with
violence.
us.
Fuck that.
No, but he's trying his best though. If it's just something
He
we don't,
is. He
if you don't,
is. But
he's
yeah.
trying though. So he can't choose violence when he's doing. He's trying his best. If they choosing
Right.
violence with us, hey, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them
Right.
disrespect us. For real. Don't let them disrespect us.
Right.
Speak your mind. No, I appreciate that though. Let's get it.
Love, bro.
Nah, that was fire theater, even though it's not your side. You too. That was fire.
My bitch so bad.
Cause he don't. He let the crowd go crazy.
Oh, you think you one of them? Well, let's see if he can swim. You can't see it through the lens. This real shit come from within. This real shit coming from within. All right, that's why I get them for the clay and KY and turn them into Jordans in the 10. We don't do extortions, but we respect the color that you is. Now close that door. Hey, shut the fuck up. We don't do extortions, but we respect the color that you is. We don't do endorsements, rather wait it out and let the people see how we live. Whole time Pops was doing a bid, I was sending packs to Whoop Crib, doing magic with the blue shit. Now my daughter crave Roof Chris. It's a shortage on the real niggas, but it's a plethora of loose lips. Can't afford us on the bill, niggas, then split the liquor. If I'm a blow, I can get her quicker. Sober Cal probably wouldn't even hit her. Why you talking about I'm acting different? I'm always the same. I'm looking for the chicken. They said I sold my soul for business. They seen me overseas with the European niggas. I told them I buy souls, I don't sell them. You tap and I sell them. Go ahead and yap. I got a trap act for the killers. We trying to stack pack and drop a triple dub in your building. I like that joke. That's my talk. I like it. That's my rap to it. You think everything funny, Goodz? You think everything funny, Goodz?
See, Calico speaking metaphors too, but he at least let me understand what he's saying on the first go around. He's good at talking in a metaphor, but being direct enough where you can catch it the first time. Then you might not catch what he mean by the other stuff, but I understand what he's saying though. You know what I'm saying? So he's the opposite of somebody like Ice, no offense. Like, come on, man. Say it regular first and then let the metaphor fly over my head. Don't let what the heck you talking about fly over my head. No. And I can catch the little references that you got going out there. Oh, he just compared a freaking unicorn to a bunny rabbit. But what the heck is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Even when it ain't funny, Goodz, we about to start calling him Funny Goodz. I watch him bust out in an obnoxious laugh because Clip said he was fucking his mama for an hour and a half. Now, I know y'all probably grew up like family, but I just can't see Clean walking in like, dog, listen, dog. I'll fuck the shit out of Tech. This shit is real trite. Honestly, it wouldn't feel right. I guess it's only funny when you ashamed of the nigga that was fucking your mama in real life. When you sit back and talk about when you sit
Brought it back.
hold on, y'all thought I wouldn't get right back to that white man?
No, that was fine.
Crazy as hell. Hey, I guess it's only funny when you ashamed of the person that was fucking your mama in real life. And when you sit back and talk about other men, how do it feel right? Hey, before you speak on my jury, go and get you some real ice. That shit moist. My shit VVs flooded my boys, and I ain't even a jury type of nigga. I just ain't have a choice. Rick Wall, Rick Boom, two thorough niggas that you can never be. I put my niggas on the chain because I ain't want to wear them on the tee. You put your little niggas I put my niggas on the chain because I ain't want to wear them on the tee. You put your little niggas to shame because, nigga, you a wannabe. I put my little niggas on game so they'll be where they want to be. Bullshit. Want all my niggas to be equal rich. I see you support all them designer clothes. It makes sense. That's your people shit. And I applaud you for that. I applaud you for that, Reese. That's real nigga shit. Still get him hit. He ain't about to see none of the money from none of the wheels that year. You think he good in a nice neighborhood, but really in we gonna blend and set the hitters on the drill in the bins. I say checkers his checks. That big bitch gotta take off his vest. Told cuz to say, oh, nothing gonna make it the rest. I get my money, feed the kids, stay out the way and be blessed. You too old to be out here trying to get your cake up the flex. Nigga, they gonna make me start in this bitch. I put an order in on Goodz. I'm Instacart some shit. He Barney James. Hold on, man. Don't make me start in this bitch. I put an order in on Goodz. I'm Instacart some shit. He Barney James ain't got the heart for this shit. These niggas lame. They got the heart to be rich. Think it's a game? Press start in this bitch. But on the real beat, you already know how I feel, P. You need to have a battle with P. Nobody gonna get killed, P. I'm a man of my word. I'm real, P. I'ma even tell Uncle Trick to chill, P. After a nigga battle me, I make him feel whack, cause there's a difference between metaphors and real rap.
Okay, Calico. I need scores. I need to score smooth. How you call Calico's last round?
7. I'm gonna go 7, 7-8. Fuck it, 7-8.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah,
Talk
fuck
to
it,
us. Talk.
7-8. I was gonna go 7-7. Short round, close out short.
Okay,
Um,
cut it off a little.
he definitely in a lot of pockets. His pace was good. Um, delivery was solid. I think material wise for me, I think he was all over the place. He definitely had some filler. Um, well, I'll say his pace was not really like choppy. I'll just say his pace was kind of um a little unorthodox. It was up and it was down because that's what I was saying about the material, about the filler and everything like that. He had parts where it was just like, all right, you just generally rapping, but then when he actually got to actual punches, you know what I'm saying, he picked up and I don't know, it's weird to explain right there, but uh,
What about this? I don't know if you noticed or not, smooth about him not letting it, because the thing in pace too. I like let it breathe or letting it
hmm
breathe too long. I
right,
don't know if you notice in his pace that he's not
no,
letting his bars breathe enough. He's going while the
right,
crowd's still back.
right,
So that's in the pace. That's what you're talking about. I don't know if that's what
right,
you meant by his pace
yeah,
being a little iffy.
yeah,
We hear the crowd, and we hear you still rapping. No, you're supposed
right.
to stop and go back and
Well,
bar for and
yeah, yeah, let him,
clearly
yeah,
all your momentum and your pace. So
yeah,
it's probably what you was feeling right there. I think.
yeah, yeah. That's the one. But
That's it.
it's definitely clean. Like I said, I was only gonna go 7-7 only because he cut the round short. I think that was probably like the only nitpick I had. But other than that, yeah, he got it. 7-8.
Right. Oh, even the last one. You think he even got the last one? Huh? That was about what
Yeah,
you're
I
trying to
get.
get.
Yeah, I really,
Yes.
I really wanted to well, not try to give it the goods, but not be biased. But I mean, he was just flat, bro. He had too much filler, bro. He was just, I don't know what the hell he was talking about. Half his time, he wasn't. That was what it was. Directness. He wasn't direct. I think that's what killed him a little bit towards the end. Kind of tapered off. What you got, Brown?
Shit, I gave him a 7.8.
Yeah,
It was
I'm on. All right.
it, it was probably it was probably his worst round to me,
Yeah.
but it was still better than me than all Goodz rounds to keep it real.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's still potent enough. It was consistent too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as far as whether it was long enough, you know what I'm saying, pause. I don't really know the how long they was supposed to be rapping for, and I really wasn't counting for that.
Hmm.
I was just counting to see whether he had enough to get over a 7.6, 7.7. You feel me?
Hmm.
I was trying to see about that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, at least I'm.
Yep, sound about right. You said 7-8 and 7-8. We need scores. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about the round. It's looking like a good 3-0, 2-1 clear. First round being slightly debatable. I think the first and
You
the third
said
is
Goodz
debatable.
3-0
I think the first. No. I said Calico 3-0 or 2-1 clear. That's what it's looking like in the consensus.
or 2-1 Goodz?
You heard? No. 2-1 clear or 3-0 edge for Calico. That's what it's looking like.
Okay. But
But
it's not looking like
I
Goodz.
think no, I think the first and the third is debatable. So Goods thinking he might have won those two. I debate with him or his fans, of course, stands. And but I think it's somewhat debatable in the first. But y'all scores had it clear. But I think it's very debatable in the third. But the second is clear. So I got it still 3-0 Goodz. I mean, Calico, but all edge the first and edge the third, clear the second. If y'all want to know my opinion, but my opinion don't count. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that battle, man. Salute to the game. Y'all make sure y'all donate to the cause. We got a card coming up this weekend. Yeah, it ain't stopping. We got Chrome 23 coming up, y'all.
I do what I want.
I do what I freaking want. Like what? So y'all stay tuned. Y'all like the video? Subscribe.
You got Butterfly and SP going back to hosting again for the event.
Okay.
Y'all get ready for leather shorts. Y'all niggas gonna be seeing man thigh.
No, what else is interesting too for your industry? What else is interesting for your industry too is the whole for Cal that battle with Lux, right? And that 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 third round from Lux, what I'm saying, really did something. It did something to Cal for a hot little minute. Cal wasn't the same, what I'm saying? He stopped battling for a little minute, what I'm saying? He fell back and everything like that. But to turn around and to be able to repackage that same third round real talk that Lux did to him, to turn around and give it right back to Goodz, what I'm saying, is amazing, bro. I want to know if he went and watched that Lux battle or something for this, because
Mm. Oh, he know that battle by heart.
this
Oh, he
whole,
know that. Oh, he know that
yeah,
battle by heart.
yeah, them moves are still there.
Right.
See,
Yeah, but
no,
the way,
that's
but you know
one
what I'm
of the
saying, but
things
the
that's so
way,
great about Calico. A lot of niggas can't get bodied like that and still be able to elevate to where he did.
That's true.
Where's Mr. Wavy?
facts.
He
Hey,
tried to.
hey,
He
man,
tried. He
Hey,
tried to get it.
listen,
where
I
is
know you
Mr.
might think I'm
Wavy, bro?
joking, but
Damn.
I'm not being funny. Do Loso still battle?
Well, he's a hype man. He's definitely a hype man for A Ward. That's 1,000%.
Do he still battle? Because Briz ended his career too, I think.
In a 1 round battle.
Well, his last battle was Jazz.
That's what hurt.
That was that was this year.
You know, I wouldn't even
Yeah,
know that though. And I'm sure I watched it. That's what I'm telling you.
it's just a
Yeah,
I'm
ghost.
his
We
last battle was
understand.
Jazz.
No,
and
we
I'm sure she
understand.
Um,
Even if you battle rap, even if you battle rap, you gotta come. He's still a ghost. He's still we don't see the Loso that we used to. That's what Brown's saying. Like we know he
yeah, so
battling,
this
but
is what I'm
he ain't
saying.
came
To
all the
be
way
able
back.
to be able to
You know,
die like that and then come and be at the top of your game again. You know what I'm saying? Where you killing niggas. And that's the
right?
thing.
yeah,
Calico done had plenty good ass battles since his battle where he got murdered by Lux. He didn't have plenty battles where
yeah.
he killed niggas. So, you know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
Loso ain't alive. Off of one rounder, yes,
Right.
the one rounder. It ain't even posted count.
It's not.
I know. It can't. It counted though. It didn't count in
It
the
was too
It
rankings, but
much.
it
counted.
counted his career.
Yeah, he
It
count.
was
Yeah, he
too
count
much.
everything. I like to count everything.
It
We like
was
to
too
count everything.
much. We ain't seen him since, bro.
We haven't.
He
No, we
battled
haven't.
against.
And matter. Wait.
No. He know he battled. He
Wait.
know
Wait.
he
What was
battled.
before that? Before that was one before that one. That was T top, right? Before,
No, T
if I'm
top.
not mistaken.
No, T top. Yeah, he battled T top too. Yeah, here lately in this year right here.
No, I'm saying like,
Yeah,
did he lose that one too?
I think so.
Um,
No, but the crazy part about that, that's what I was saying. I think he really got scraped up on that one.
Yeah, he probably. That's what
he
I'm saying.
definitely lost to
I'm not
Jazz.
saying he'll never battle again. I'm just saying, like, are we ever gonna see him dominate in a blue room or something like that? You know what I'm saying? For a nigga to get.
That's not fair though because he
Right.
never
Nah,
been on Calico. He might not. Yeah, I mean, I kind of see what you're
No,
saying,
I'm
but he
saying
never been on a
if
level
is
to go
he ever
back
gonna
to.
get to what level has he ever really been on though?
That's what I'm saying. That's
it's
my
also
point.
true. Yeah,
All I'm saying is whatever
it's
level
also
he
true.
was on, he didn't get back there. Cause
Well, if it was on
Bray,
level
hold on.
one,
Am I lying? Am I lying? At one point, when he was the free agent, and I ain't doing the PG, he was on a trajectory, right? He was going up, right?
he was like,
Mhm.
So the chef
What
is
happened?
quiet there from the jump down.
Really to me, Scotty beat him.
No matter what Deuce, what Quacos win,
Yeah, I know to you, but
All I'm saying is he ever since Briz with the one round hitting with all of them, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't been the same. Calico got murdered worse. Even Jack Boy ain't never been the same ever since that John battle. Never. He'd have a fire bar every once in a while, a wiggly dance and shit with no shirt on. But other than that, like
that one rounder. What was that? What the fuck? The blackout. The shit. The one rounder with chest was fire.
T-Top.
Well, he has some,
get up there.
he has some redemption shits.
who?
Was it top?
Jack Boy B.
Loso?
You don't even know.
The year.
Jack Boy, stop it. Jack Boy's no one.
Remember,
He's trash. I hate. No, Jack was not that good to me.
He's no one. And I used to really like Jack Boy. I
Jack,
thought he was very creative, dog. I used to really like Jack Boy bars. I thought he was really creative. I thought the way he was writing shit and putting shit together was decent. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, he got in there with John playing. Now you're in the crowd. You're in the crowd, man. And then he just never resurfaced. Yeah, I seen him in battles later do well, shit like that. But
he's trash.
Who are you now? You're no one. Was he on Summer Madness? No.
Never.
He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be for sure though.
Let me say this. Because they put his nigga Ace Amin on there before him. We don't even know if you're gonna be ready when it's time, nigga. You might get there and your shit act up, and now you can't go. We don't even trust you. I'm seeing Calico got killed. Calico got killed by Loaded Lux in what is probably the greatest rap battle ever. You know, I know it's the most commercial one, but niggas that don't even watch battle rap know about that. Oh, when a nigga pulled the casket out, folks, nigga, that shit was crazy, G. The nigga had the suit on and shit. Wow. Yeah, that everybody knows about that one. He got killed like that. To be that nigga on the receiving end pause of that murder, and then be able to elevate, you know what I'm saying, back to where you wanted to be after that. I just feel like that's a feat. That's a feat in battle rap that not a lot of people go away for all types of reasons and come back and do well and stuff. But to get murdered like that, and then us see them in a highlight again, we don't see Jack Boy in no highlight, bro. It don't matter where he's supposed to be. We don't see him on the top of no cards. He ain't really on no fire cards. He might be on the top of a band or a born.
I mean, that's
Can we say the same thing about T-Rex and Charlie Clips? Is Charlie Clips in T-Rex career?
Absolutely not.
So what fire battles when T-Rex back to that?
Because T-Rex is a little different because you got a battle rap lifespan.
Yeah, he's living off that ghost status.
Always listen. I'm telling you right now.
It's about who you get killed by too. It depends on who you get killed by too. So
because getting killed by John is not really a bad thing because John kill a lot of niggas, G. And you was like a PG type nigga, and he the PG killer other than DNA. So getting killed by John is not necessarily the reason. First off, it's how bad you got killed. It's about like nigga, wow, you are in the crowd in the middle of a battle rap.
Right. Like, this is how you react when you get killed. What's your reaction? How you emotionally intact? But what I'm saying is when you get killed by Lux or you get killed by John, the culture gonna kind of forgive you, like, oh, that's Lux, man. A lot of niggas gonna get killed by Lux, you know, boom, boom. Some people, the culture, John's a thief, stealing bars. He's not really that good. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different views on John. When you talk about Lux, it's kind of like, I lost to Lux. A lot of y'all niggas get.
Hold on. So
it's a little bit easier to come back from that.
Are you saying? I'm sorry. Let's talk about it, G. Rankins, are you saying that Rex hasn't had a single good battle since Charlie Clips?
I like the Kayshawn.
I didn't say a single good battle because I think Loso also. I was trying to do the same narrative, be back on that same level.
No, I think that Shine battle he did really well in.
Kayshawn.
Yeah, I think so
Young
too.
Ill after? Was
Yeah.
Young Ill after
I
Clip?
had Rex beating K-Shine.
I ain't haven't beaten him. I don't
I
think.
don't know why I don't remember that battle. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
he didn't
Rex,
beat Kayshawn.
I don't know. Rex was saying that he was saying the tranny shit was true, and the way he was talking to him was crazy. I
But
know.
Rex the same nigga that
Was it
palmed his
all 3 rounds?
ass.
Was it all 3 rounds?
You
Was it
said
all three
what?
rounds? Was it all
No,
three
hell
I
rounds?
said, wasn't I said
no.
wasn't Rex the one that
It wasn't.
palmed Kayshawn ass?
It
Pause.
wasn't clear. It wasn't clear, or it wasn't clear, or like a body. I'm not saying he bodied Kayshawn. I'm saying I had him winning. It was an edge, but that's against K-Shine too. When Loso get in the ring with T-Tops and Jazzes, he's looking, boy, you looking shell shocked. Like you still remembering that one ass whooping that Briz gave you, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen again. Like
Are you
niggas,
saying that T-Rex don't look like that, and T-Rex is not like that? Or Charlie just didn't do that to T-Rex, because T-Rex just looked like a shell of himself now to me for a while. I don't know who did it to him though, or he just fell
I
off.
wouldn't. I feel like T-Rex more fell off on some like not studying for the game type shit, like trying to make money for too
Drugs.
long. Not necessarily Russ, because I'm thinking it's not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I can go in there at 80% and get a bag versus I want to be the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he had the same type of fall off Charlie Clips had. The same type of fall off. Nobody killed Charlie Clips to the point where he can't still be Charlie Clips. Because niggas still be having Clips going into the battles when he lose every time damn near now.
Yeah, that's not the same.
Because they don't know if he gonna get the freestyle clips or the written clips. That's why you don't know what clips you gonna get now.
It's clearly that Clips is playing around. It shows in his battle. Rex not playing.
Right.
Rex being serious. That's just how his rap's being. But can battle out the battle and battle. Clips was having a good battle.
But he beats.
Good on that level. Then he might have a lackluster battle. Then he show it good like that back and forth. So he's showing he's still on that level. Rex, they ain't showed me where you said Kayshawn. They ain't showing me they're on that Rex level. Young Ill was the highest level I think
he just beat Big K. He just
Look
beat
at battle.
Right, you used to cricket responses too. Nobody believes that but you.
Man, what?
Yeah. And you Melanie the sports, so we already know.
I seen the survey. The surveys are in. I'm not the only one who thinks that. The surveys are in.
Right, but the surveys still say we got a higher percentage, so it don't matter.
Yeah, I know, but it's like 60-40. So it's like I know it's a lot more people that love white people than people that keep it real.
Yeah, this comes out.
but we're in a black culture though. I got you.
I know, but you know how Herb said it, man. We got to do twice as much. These niggas do half what we do.
Hold on, let me ask y'all that. Smooth and let's envy. Is white people clones of us?
I would say so.
Okay. White people being clones of black people. What about you,
I would say the big hair science. I would say the big hair. Yes, they are clones from according to the big hair scientists.
He talking about Yakub and shit. Do they copy our style?
Yakub. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I would say they clones them because they're we have the same genetics and everything, but our acid base is different.
No, we don't.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. When I say genetic, I don't mean genetic. I'm talking about we all got a gallbladder. We all got kidneys.
Hey, hold on. What you're looking for
Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Anatomical makeup. We have the same anatomy.
Anatomy. Exactly. That's what I meant. Same anatomy. So what that means, but the difference is in our anatomy and their anatomy, they got more acid base than we do. We're more alkaline. So that's why I would say they clone of us because
Well,
they
it's
don't
not
have exact what we
necessarily
have.
it's not necessarily acid and alkaline as much as it is melanin and sulfur. They're more sulfur based, and we're more melanin based. We have melanin that covers our organs.
No,
That's what,
no. But what I'm
you know.
saying is, when I say that acid base, I mean the acid in your stomach because they can eat certain foods that we can't eat. So they need a more of acidic based diet than we can eat a more acidic based diet, and that's what American food is based on, more of acidic based diet. That's why we always coming down with all the hypertension and stuff because we are alkaline people, so we need an alkaline diet, fruits and vegetables and shit like that. That's what I meant by that.
Okay, I understand what you're saying as far as the diet, but I think
Yeah, but that's as far as your stomach to kill the
yeah,
stuff because we can't eat that shit.
so that's the thing. It's basic stomach acids that all people, you know what I'm saying, have and shit. But they got certain shit at different levels, and we got certain shit at different levels based on our what's been passed down to us genetically. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, just in general, I don't. It's crazy to me, right? How the sun, like plants need the sun. You know what I'm saying? We can literally get vitamin D from the sun, and the sun literally burns these motherfuckers up if they just standing in it. G. Like that's no, that just blows my mind. I promise you, that's not the first time I thought of it when he said of it. That's why
no. He's right. He's right because
everybody
right.
thought about that before, bro. That's why that wasn't epiphany. That was the first time I thought about that when Verb said it.
Who, me? No, I already knew. Listen, this is different.
Everybody. I'm talking.
Listen.
Everyone.
About even you can take it a little deeper. Even like it's black, like all of us right here. Chemotherapy won't work on us because our darkness right now, our darkness is actually a sunblock. So we have to stay in the sun longer than the average light skinned person and on so down. So a white person can't stay in the sun as long as a light skinned person. A light skinned person can't stay in the sun as long as a dark skinned person. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the carbon. Is carbon the same thing as melanin? But it's the carbon because carbon is dark. And you know what I'm saying? So the more carbon you got in your body, the more darker you are. So more melanin, you know what I'm saying?
The more carbon in your pigment.
Yeah. So that's what's
so the cancer comes because of the burning, because a light skinned person is gonna eventually start burning, is what you saying?
No, what happens is the vitamin D penetrates your cells. So when your cells becomes irregular.
The carbon in our skin, the melanin in our pigmentation, it not only shields us from the harmful rays of the sun because they're harmful.
Facts. You know, if you get too much, yes.
But just like if certain plants just sit in the sun and don't get no shade, they're gonna wither away too, nigga. They're gonna wither away too. But you know what I'm saying? Plants also take energy from the sun and make it into food. So you see what I'm saying? They are harmful rays, but obviously plants and black people, we got things like the chloroform in the plant allows them to use that the sun energy.
Chlorophyll.
Yeah, the chloroform. Yeah, chlorophyll. It helps them make it into energy the same way that we do. Lighter people have less of that power to block off the harmful rays and to use it as vitamin D. And then melanin deficient people don't have any. You know,
are you calling it harmful because it hurts certain things? Because water could also be considered harmful, right? But
yeah. I'm saying, see, yes, a lot of things can be harmful depending on how it's used. But like I said, a plant could just sit there in the sun and be destroyed because it's too strong. They get no shade. It's too much sun. You know
I give you an example. You get a regular plant and a cactus, right? You know what I'm saying? Say the plant is a light-skinned person and the cactus is a dark-skinned person. You put them both out in the sun. The plant's going to end up withering away because it's too much sun. But the cactus thrive in that sun. You see what I'm saying? But eventually the cactus is going to need some water eventually too. You know what I'm saying? So he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right about all that. But the sun do got the UVA rays that's harmful. So you get too much. Everything's in moderation. If you get too much of it, it makes your cells irregular. Because we got irregular cells and regular cells. So when the sun is penetrating too much and they get skin cancer, that means the cells in their skin became irregular, and that's how they got cancer.
It's
Okay.
not.
So
It's
like,
not a lot of black people that get that type of cancer, skin
No, we
cancer.
don't get cancer because we have our UVA's blockage in our skin.
It's
You know
natural.
what I'm
You
saying?
gotta put on
Natural.
sunscreen. So it's not telling
Yeah.
you that as black people we shouldn't put on sunscreen.
That's
So
right. Light skinned people should.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They either
Yeah.
should put on some sunscreen or some type of moisture,
Sunblock.
you know what I'm saying, some type of lubricant pause for them to be able to block off those harmful rays, you know what I'm saying, to be in the sun for a longer period of time. They don't need it for
Right.
just going to the store. Well, white people, they might need it just to go to the store.
Yeah, especially if they live in Arizona or
In the middle of
Texas.
summer, stop it.
man, that must suck. Niggas just to walk outside and get cancer. That sucks.
No, you don't walk outside. You don't, I don't have it like that. It's over a period of time. Like if they when they go to suntan and booths and stuff like that. Yeah, stuff like that.
Or just like you
Just
stay
sitting
in a
out there
hot area,
bathing.
so you always outside, you always got your skin exposed, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
all the time. You don't be in the house, stuff like that. Gradually, hell yeah. It ain't gonna just happen one day, or it might just happen one day as far as the diagnosis, but that shit happened before that day. You wasn't born with it. You didn't catch it from nobody like them hugging you. You
Exactly.
don't like that. You get it. It's a development in your body that happens over time. You know what I'm saying?
hmm Cells become irregular over time. Cells copycat each other. So the irregular cells start copycat each other over a period of time until they get
That's why they
enough
talk
of them
about
and then
spreading. That's
develop.
what they talk about is
And that's
spreading.
how it spreads.
That's what's
So
happening.
Right,
so so
exactly.
so going in the house doesn't heal them. Like if you go out in the sun, super sun, like in California or the beach
Does it
with
heal?
no
No, it
sun,
might
with
stop.
no
It might
sunlight.
stop. It might stop
You get sunburn.
it might stop the sunburn. It'll heal them over time if they stay out of the sun, yeah.
hmm
But that doesn't mean that under like the actual scars that they have in the inflammation that they have on their skin, that doesn't mean that under that a cancer isn't growing because of it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. That's why I
Right.
was thinking. That's why I was under the assumption if they one day go out there and get sunburned crazy, then they could get cancer from that. But
Yeah,
you say it
that
don't
would
work like
definitely
If they die,
more susceptible.
nah,
That would
because
that would
the
make them
irregular
more
cells got to
susceptible.
copycat each other.
Absolutely. You said what?
I said the regular cells have to copycat each other. That's not a one day process.
Well,
That's a
no.
period of time.
No, listen to what he's saying. At least to me, this is what I'm hearing. That if you go get a bad sunburn, if you get a bad sunburn, that could start the process of those cells. You know what I'm saying? After
Yes,
your shit go from red to white, you know what I'm saying? Those cells could have already started to duplicate.
generate
You know what I'm saying?
facts. That could happen. Yeah,
That could
yeah.
absolutely.
I agree with that. Yeah. That's a possibility that can happen. If you got real bad sunburn, like yeah, you need to stay out the sun for like a couple of days and just eat healthy at that point, and then
Do
you'll
y'all know
eventually.
who Henrietta Lacks is?
Nah, can't say I do.
Henrietta Lacks is a sister. I believe she was from VA. But they got a hold of her cells, right? We don't know
Oh,
how.
I know you're talking about. Hold up, before you talk, let me see if it's the same person I'm talking about. She's old as hell. They took her like her cells and her a fallopian tube, and they
She
still
wasn't old though. She wasn't old.
but she was. I mean, she's old now. I'm talking about. Well, she old now, right? Oh, I know. I'm saying, damn, she's dead now, but I'm saying her age. How old she be today? She'd be old today, right? Or she's still young?
Yeah, but when she dies, I think she might have been like 28.
39, 28, something like that. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. But
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
all of the medicine and all of the science behind medicine was taken from her cells. This is why I'm saying they not like that. There's never been a non-black person where they could go and make medicine from their fucking DNA.
Facts. From themselves. It was from her fallopian tube and all types of shit they was taking from her. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It was, and not only that, they preserved her body for so long. They preserved her body for like 72 years. They still using her body to this day.
Now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They still using her body till today.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Her name is Henrietta Lacks.
Henrietta Lacks. I didn't know her name, but I knew who you was talking about. That's why I stopped you to see me after I was talking about the same person, so I can educate myself. We talking about the same person, yeah. It's incredible, right? Yeah. So that's why I say we clones. I mean, they're clones.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
They're clones in the sense that they copy off of us, not that they off of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro. Is a Rottweiler a Chihuahua?
No.
But it's different breeds of dogs that's been copycat over the period of time and became a pit bull. A pit bull was never a pit bull. They made a pit bull into a pit bull over a period of time.
Yeah, from the bully, but that's what
right.
I'm saying.
So it could be the same type of.
But it's not
creation.
though. But that's what I'm saying. A pit bull is not a bully. They're different dogs. You know what I'm saying? And
go ahead.
If you want to say like it's a clone of it, it's like a very imperfect one. To me, a clone is like a copy of. You know what I'm saying? Like my clone gotta look like me. My clone can't look like one of y'all. Ain't nobody gonna believe it because they don't look.
But it's a natural a bully and a pit bull. You gonna be able to tell. You know, some people can't even tell the same. You see, you're the pit bull, right?
Look, people who know nothing about dogs, literally nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I can bring a pit bull right here. You think it's a pit bull and it's a bully.
About dogs and sees a pit bull, is gonna know it's a pit bull, not a bully. They're not gonna say that's a bully. They probably don't even know what a bully is.
But if they see a bully, they gonna say it's a pit bull. But if they see a bully, they gonna say it's a pit bull. Though,
no, they might.
That's all I'm saying.
They are.
Bro, listen, they will say it's a bulldog. A bulldog. They're not gonna say a bully looks like a pit. They're gonna say it like a bulldog because that's what it looks like. It don't look like a pit bull.
We don't say bulldogs out here. A bulldog got the teeth coming up, like the type. That's what's a bulldog, the Georgia bulldog. We're gonna out in the East Coast. I don't know about Texas and Milwaukee. We're gonna say it's gonna be a pit bull.
Exaggeration. That's a cartoon exaggeration. A bulldog. You look at the body of a bulldog. It got those short back hind legs. Pit bulls don't have that.
Right, but now you're getting into the technical part, the high legs, boom, boom, because they created that. But no, all right, can we agree that can we say they created the pit bull?
They domesticated all dogs. So
they took two different dogs and they got two different dogs and they kept mating them over and it came with the pit bull.
All dogs were domesticated. So when you say they created
the wolf,
I'm going to say they created all of them. They were all domesticated. Dogs were wild hounds. They were wild hounds.
Right.
None of them looked like this back in the day. Come on, V.
You can be domestic. You can be a domesticated dog. Yeah, they domesticated a wolf. The wolf's still a wolf, but they took two different dogs and they made the pit bull. They take two different dogs. They made the pocket bully. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They taking dogs and they create over a period of time, and this is what they getting.
But all dogs are are descendants of wild hounds. You understand what I'm saying? Like nigga, a dog is a descendant of a hyena, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
right, I agree.
I understand with them making mutts, you know what I'm saying? Basically, in saying it's its own breed, in it being a breed of two other dogs. But what I'm saying, even those two other dogs were not the original dogs. So for me, if they all been domesticated to some point. When you domesticate wolves, but they're only having sex with the same, I'm still only fucking a wolf. You know what I'm saying? So it's wolves coming out. It's not mutts coming out.
Right, but I was saying they all look the same, and it's from some another. It's from what I'm saying. It's from another species. So where are the species that they took
That's what
from?
I'm saying.
And making cells and all that type of shit.
Where in the wild are you going to find two separate species of wolves having sex with one another? See, they don't really do that unless there's something wrong with them.
Yeah, they run in packs.
You're
So I
not gonna
don't
see, you're not gonna see no lion fuck no tiger, nigga. You're not gonna see that. But there's a liger out here because they domesticated this shit. That's what I'm
know. I
saying.
agree. I agree with that. I
They
agree with
fuck
that.
a liger. They did. You know how bored
Yeah.
you gotta be to be like, make them fuck, make them.
And that takes years to do that shit. It don't take overnight. Dogs with
Hell
stripes on.
no, because you gotta remember they was just dying. The babies was just dying.
Right.
They was just dying. They like this is not no shit God made. This ain't finna work.
At all.
So
300,000.
how is that the same? Because I thought a liger was something that couldn't, like, something created but can't have offspring. How is that the same as a pit bull that can clearly have babies?
What do you mean? How is it the same thing? The reason that I said they're the same is because it's two motherfucking different species of the same type of animal that were forced to have sex to make a new breed. I didn't say that they were made into a new breed to breed again. I didn't mention that. So if you're saying how they're different,
My question was how when you breed certain two animals like that, their offspring can't have kids. So what makes it different from the dog, the
Pit bull.
domesticated dog?
they're closer in the species. They're closer in the species. So it's like all just because you're a cat or in the feline family, that doesn't mean that you can have offspring that can have offspring. Obviously, you just gave an example with lions and tigers, right?
Right.
But the type of dog that I guess a bull master. What the fuck is a pit? It's a bull master, and what else?
A terrier.
Terrier, right?
A terrier.
Yeah,
Three
yeah,
types.
yeah.
Buzz McKenzie and something else. Some shit.
Yeah.
I'll call it Buzz McKenzie.
I know it's three
But,
breeds, two terriers and something else.
well, no,
Yeah.
my whole point is, it genetically they're close enough to be able to have offspring that can have offspring. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it meant. The closer it is, or the farther, maybe
Yeah,
farther.
well, no, I feel like the farther you get away from closeness in species,
Genetics.
the less that it's likely that you could produce something that'll produce something else.
Something else.
They pretty much got the same makeup.
Yeah, because you got to
Just
also think
different.
about it. They have been domesticating dogs forever versus domesticating wild game cats. You know what I'm saying? Which just isn't as easy, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Trying to domesticate a lion and a tiger versus two dogs, which are the size and amount of ferociousness is just different. You know what I'm saying?
Easy to tame.
I'm just saying it'd probably be easier to do it with the dogs and to find out exactly what you got to do over time than to do it with those two animals. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure you got to put one of them to sleep to have sex with the other one, or you might be actually artificially inseminating them. You know what I'm saying? Versus them actually having sex.
Right. Salute to the
And I don't know
game. We're gonna cut this video short, man. It's already too long. The Goodz in the Calico. We'll be right back, y'all. Salute to the game. We see everything. Y'all still on your A game, man. Holla at us. Appreciate it, Brown. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Let's Talk About.